fucking Wawa.
Zero context.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Sonic Adventure 2 Showdown. Well, part 2 of it, anyways, to say the least. We want to welcome everybody who decided to come back and watch us play through this game again. Even the dogs are excited.
He's warning us about mad space.
Yeah. Yeah. No, hey, Syph, you got Wawa, and you got Lala.
God, yeah, just fucking make the elemental mass the fucking Teletubby.
Wow, Lala the elemental man.
Oh gosh.
What would be the elements? Probably keep the same elements.
Tubby.
The element of Tubby. Okay, yeah, shit.
So,
Introduce roll call.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, first off, we'll just say thank you guys for tuning in again to see us play through Sonic Adventure 2. This time around, we're going to be doing the Dark Side story and finishing it up with the last story, and we're hopefully going to have a lot of fun with this. I mean, did we have a good time with this last time? Did you guys? I know I did.
No.
No.
Well.
Let's
see.
Where the fuck is Shahars?
He
Mad
poofed
space.
for a second because doggos.
Mad space.
He went mad
It's stuck in my
space.
mind now. I can't get it out. Help.
Oh gosh.
Where did he go?
He comes back
What
and he
a
just
time
starts
to
saying
fail.
Dog attack.
dog attack.
I see now.
It looks like Meteor Herd.
Like, you know the scene in like 2001 Space Odyssey with the fucking space baby chamber, like, you know, it's going crazy. That's that, but replace the background with just mad space.
Oh
And the
gosh.
same music now. Oh.
Oh man.
Flying the freedom.
Oh gosh.
Show the way.
That actually is a really good song.
I know. I started listening. I never ever ever listened to it before. Like, and then I saw it on Spotify, and I'm like, oh, opportunity.
I took the chance once before to listen to a lot of the music that was used in Sonic Adventure 2, and I gotta say I love the soundtrack. A lot of the tracks used for Shadow stages are really good.
I love
Also,
Shadow.
71 high.
You mentioned.
We haven't even done the road call.
Yeah,
Like,
Syph.
Syph.
Shahars. Syph was like, I was like, where the hell did Shahars go when Syph's like mad space?
I don't know, somebody just knocked on
Where are we going? Crazy. Oh.
My dog just went batshit crazy over someone at the door.
It's like, holy shit, a person!
Yosh.
Basically.
Okay.
I think like
let's-
throw it all away is the best theme for Shadow ever. Like,
Agreed.
It's a definitive theme, in my opinion.
It's like he
Agreed.
just put fucking evil face next to everyone.
Alright, so let's go on ahead and
Yeah.
do a quick introduction of all of us. So, first off, hello everybody. You know, I'm Originality Ace. I'm the host, as usual. You're on my channel right now watching the stream. And if you're watching this post up on YouTube, well, I hope you enjoy the video.
Hi, I'm Shahars71. I stream Sonic World, and I worked on Sonic World with an emphasis on BD. And yeah, I'm here with these fuckos to crush them in Sonic Adventure 2. So yeah.
Lies. Silence.
Syph.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm Syphyous, and I'm being held here against my will. Please help me. They're forcing me to play Sonic Adventure 2. Not again. Please.
Me, Gerbil.
I love that. That's the entire explanation. Oh my
Woman,
god.
how else you fucking introduce yourself?
I'm also Shadow. I'm also Boom Sonic.
Roger Craig Smith in disguise.
Bounce pad.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Gerbil, you need to say a shadow line in Roger's voice.
yes.
For a second, I thought he was just gonna fucking say bounce pad, but say it's shadowy.
I just want to hear the
Where's
shut up
that
faker.
damn Force Chaos Emerald?
I just want to hear the whole shut up faker said with the current boom voice actors.
Faker.
I think fucking like I just for some reason I think fucking Shadow just like it popped into a smoke of feathers when you said that.
I think you're the fake hedgehog around here.
You're comparing yourself to me? Yeah.
You won't
You're
even.
comparing yourself to me.
You're not even.
You're not even good enough to be my fake.
I'll make you eat those words.
Guys, shush, we're listening.
You won't even get the chance.
We're listening to leaked lines from Sonic Boom Season 3.
Sonic Boom 3 and Knuckles coming to you in 20 November.
Sonic Boom 3 and Knuckles. Goddamn.
Oh, on the topic of like the Discord like at thing with the angry, everyone's just like in disapproval. Everyone's just like fuck you. I saw this picture and it was like a picture of Jerry from Tom and Jerry like hitting a frying pan and something about to hit it together, and it's like me when I'm about to add everyone tag.
I don't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all never get no sleep because of me. Okay, let's do a quick rundown of the rules of basically the the race. Oh, Gerbil, your stream poofed.
Huh?
Your stream poofed.
Send the link again. Where's yours?
Oh my god, fuck.
Oh no, it literally stopped.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just decided to stop streaming. All right, that's fine.
You'll have to
Yeah,
reset it to me.
we all know which one did it better. All right, the guy from Tag Team Racing.
Oh gosh.
What?
I'll have to
hang on,
reboot it.
Let me.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, sorry, I'm retarded.
It's no. Just someone.
It's okay.
Quick, someone play the No Way track from Sonic 3. No malware bytes. I don't want to upgrade now.
Fuck was that, Shahars?
That was the no way.
You don't want to upgrade. You click fucking later on the Malwarebytes. It just goes no way.
No
There you go.
way.
Okay. We'll have to
I should be
re-add
streaming
this.
now. I hope.
I accidentally typed your boy instead of gerbil.
I typed in "No Way" song, expecting it to fucking pick up "I Wanted Sonic," and the first thing I get is "Do You Know the Way" song.
Okay.
Yuck! Can you refrain?
Real talk, I actually really like that track. That actually was a really good song. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just saw OBS just pop up.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's just because I'm trying to re-edit in the information.
Also, just because I'm a bit paranoid, is the stream public?
Yes, the stream. My stream is public. It's set to public.
Okay, just making sure so we don't get any more embarrassing mistakes.
Yeah. And
Can I give you a quote? Can I give you a quote that Supreme Chaos just shat out?
What might that be? Oh gosh, what am I expecting?
What?
I don't understand.
Are any of you that did what? What? Are any
I don't
of you
know.
What?
I'm scared.
What?
I don't know. That's
Dude,
my question. I don't know.
Wait, do people not understand that we're relating to the Sonic Adventure 2 Showdown?
Yeah.
Like, do they think you just fucking randomly add everyone?
No, yeah, apparently.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Well,
Cringe.
okay, I've got you up and running now on my end, Gerbil. I'm pretty sure it's
Right,
all
sweet.
showed up now. So I've got the Eggman's menu. Gerbil, you have Shadows. Syph has Knuckles, and Shahars has Sonics. No more confusion.
Shahars, you basic bitch. Where can you send the link to the stream? Or
It's
is
in
it live
announcements.
Do I have
It's in announcements.
Okay, sorry, I'm retarded. I thought you sent it in.
All right.
I've said that a lot today.
Yes, you have. It's just been 10 minutes.
Wow, today's not my day.
Okay, so a quick rundown here of basically the rules for this. Same principle applies as last time. Basically, just get through the entire story as fast as possible. Glitches are allowed as long as they aren't like significant or like drastically breaking the stage. So no going out of bounds. You have to do this. Yeah, if you have to basically remain in game, in the boundaries of the stage. For a lot of people who don't know, there are a ton of different breaks in certain stages that you can basically clip through stuff and like skip huge chunks of the level by going out of bounds and avoiding death planes. So
Apparently, I'm sorry, but apparently, basically, the people's eyes were like just glued to the everyone. It didn't look like 5 centimeters above it. Oh, but still, anyone who is watching.
Oh boy.
Okay. Oh no, I finally get it. Okay, so I finally get the quote. See, at least 6 of you, or any of you that did mods. Basically, he's asking, is anyone who reacted, you know, put a reaction to your at everyone, or any of the mods of like this server, like moderators, in hope
Well,
that they can
why don't
do
you
it.
look over the announcements and look who actually gave the the
But
emojis?
if he's on
If he's on mobile, he can.
mobile,
Yeah.
he can't do that.
Yeah.
I have unmuted my game.
There is reasons for everything.
Okay, back on the continuation of the rules here. If basically if one of us has to like poof for a certain period of time, we all pause for the time being until the other person returns, and then we'll do a quick countdown to rejoin into the game. But of course, if we're in a cutscene that we can't pass, then immediately once gameplay starts, we pause.
Oof.
We'll be doing the same thing. After we do the dark story, then we'll do the same thing with the last story. We'll basically all like wait up and then do that together, just like how we're about to do right now with the dark story.
Responsibility.
So she gets A2, boys.
Mad space.
Yep. Mad space. Oh.
Mad space is the least of your worries.
No,
Yeah,
it's
cannon score.
I don't
too.
mind cannon score that much. It's fucking mad space. I hate so much. Oh. I guess the only problem with a cannon score is basically if you get game over, game over for the fucking entire thing.
Oh no.
Syph. I don't know how your connection's doing over there on your end, buddy.
It seems to be okay at the moment.
Because I'm getting a spinning circle from my end on seeing on OBS.
Oh well, fuck.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
So
Sorry,
anyone
I realized what I was
else-
doing wrong. I was fucking
any-
watching as well.
anyone else, including any of you guys, could have done the tag, and no one would have given a shit. No one would have cared. But me.
I think it's because you did-
When I tag, everyone
think it's
chucks a hissy fit at me, even though I tagged everyone seconds after Ace sent the fucking link. 8 minutes, but
Oh my gosh.
Seconds, 8 minutes. What's the difference?
Yeah. Time is irrelevant.
Basically the same thing.
I'm pretty sure if you had half a fucking brain, you'd know that it's my responsibility as a mod to not tag everyone
You're sponsored.
unnecessarily. So
True, but you did lead it up with a fucking evil spine.
I mean, yeah, that's kinda.
well, I'm classically known for being a dick, so it's kind of my responsibility. at this
Sure.
point.
So maybe that's also
It's my
why
responsibility to be a dick.
Well, no, because the reason why he was mad was because he thought it was just a random tag, not because
No,
of the
no, it's not.
face.
It's for the stream. Okay, also, just as a note, on my end it might look like I'm starting ahead of them, but it's simply because of OBS's delay on showcasing these 3 others' streams. So
Syph,
we really
I swear
are
to God, if that's you.
we really are starting all at the same time.
What's going on? What's happening now? Guys, you're like a cat and mouse. Oh shit. I'm seeing a circle in my end at your stream. Like,
Oh, yeah, I told you I said there was something going on.
geez, you have a spotty connection, dude.
It's acting up, I guess.
Shall we start?
Once your
Yes.
thing pops up on my screen for a split second, it's taking a moment to load.
Okay, now we've all got different menu themes. I'm pretty sure, right? So let's just confirm. I've got fucking Knuckles as my menu theme.
I've got
So we can
Eggman.
see that that's
I've got
Okay.
Sonic.
and obviously shout out for Gerbil. So we all have different things, so we can see that we all have different stuff. So before we go in, inform that the stream actually has 4 different menu screens.
Oh wow, this is like really weird. I don't know what's going on with the stream.
Why? What seems to be the issue? It looks fine on my end.
Is Shahars' end showing up, or is there spinning?
No, it's not showing up. Shahars, fix it.
That's the issue.
Fucking incredible, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's.
Fucking incredible.
Wow.
Okay, there we go. Now it's up.
Buffering. It's also buffering on my end. What the shit? The stream's already started. It's live. What the
There
hell
we
is
go.
going-
Now
All right,
it's there.
now it's up and running. Alrighty, are you guys ready?
Fuck it, we'll just assume and go. Let's go. I mean,
3?
sure, it doesn't really matter because your stream lagged a lot, and the Sonic Heroes one as well. So,
Yeah.
oh
whatever.
good. Okay, let's count this down, bitch. 3, 2, 1, go!
Prison Island, inside the base, inside the Mipingi.
Also, cutscenes are skippable for the sake of the gameplay.
Iron Gate.
Did you say iron? What are you, Canadian?
What?
Oh, I think you said iron. I was gonna say.
Oh my god, I am
You're wrong with the
chugging from.
pronunciation.
Iron.
Don't say it. Don't say that.
Why,
You're wrong.
How should I say it?
Iron.
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 Shut up! Was that a jab at my accent then?
Oh
Iron.
god.
No, it's like
Yeah.
everybody says, like, everybody
Yeah,
says iron.
Iron.
Nobody really
Iron.
pronounces-
No, not iron is not right. No, who? Iron. No, fuck. I can't even pronounce the word anymore. Iron. Yeah, iron.
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 It's like
Iron.
I
Iron.
earn.
Iron.
Like I earn a living.
The I.
Iron.
The I. Okay, fucking great start to fucking Adventure 2.
Yeah, why the
know,
fuck are we
right?
having this conversation?
Because fuck.
I don't know.
The
Oh
Iron
yeah,
Gang
it's
Squad.
it's tradition that I must quote Yosh.
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 Oh god.
Why is
Iron
it?
Gate was the
Why?
stage I fucking used to play like just to get flickies. No, fuck the flickies.
I am
Animals.
chugging bad. I don't know about you guys.
Oh no, I thought I forgot
Oh,
I didn't bring.
I died.
Oh, I forgot I didn't have hovering here yet.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
I'm insane.
Syph, Shahars, your guys' ends on my OBS are actually still spinning and acting up.
Fucking incredible.
I don't know
Doesn't
why.
matter. We know what we're doing. Let's go.
Finish Iron Gate, and then we'll see and try and fix the problem.
Well,
Oh,
I would
man.
say never, but you know,
Shit.
part of it was way behind. Yosh.
Ah, I made it.
Security door.
Oh man.
Whenever I hear like the announcer chick's voice, I always think clean up on aisle 3.
On aisle 3. I like how there's one scene where she's talking and she says intruder has breached sections 3 through 8, and then she just responds with "Get him," just
Hey,
losing
finish
her
Iron Gate.
composure.
Wait a second.
You've already finished Iron Gate? Oh my
Yeah.
god, why am I chugging?
Oh,
Chugging. What do you mean the frame rate or what?
Yeah, my actual in-game frame rate is like utterly just crap at the moment.
Do you want me to pause at the boss?
Yeah.
Let's make a bit.
Pussies.
I don't know why
Fuck
it's
you
doing
too,
this.
then, dick.
Have you noticed that
If we
the guy
trigger-
that have you guys noticed that the guy who does like the announce like the guy who's piloting the hotshot vehicle in the boss fight, it sounds like Hank Hill.
Hey, you just finished Iron Gate. I was about to say Iron
Yay,
Hill.
I
Thanks
finished
to
Iron
you.
Hill.
to target it.
Iron Hill. Yosh.
Iron Gangnam.
Yosh.
What did I get? Probably fucking D. Oh wow, I
great.
actually fucking got a D.
Now I want to hear them.
You gotta see, bitch.
Should we
Oh,
pause?
I'm better than you. Remember that.
Should we pause at the boss?
Yes, pausing at
Yes.
Bigfoot.
You.
Or not
Yeah.
Bigfoot. Hot
Pause-
shot.
pause it. Yeah,
So what are we
Yosh.
waiting for?
I paused the Bigfoot.
Okay, for some
Oh
weird
wow,
reason I don't
you
know.
are showing
Armed
Syph.
combat wankers.
Wanker.
I'm opening up Task Manager really quick to check my
Oh my
CPU.
god, what the hell's wrong with my stream? It shouldn't be this bad. I'm looking
just-
in my dashboard and it's buffering here too. What
It
the
says that
hell?
my CPU usage is at 100%. Oh my god, no wonder.
What's my CPU?
But it's just playing SO2, I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. It's SA2 streaming and in a Discord call.
Oh. We've never had this problem before though.
Yeah, I know. It probably has to do with the fact that my internal memory is over halfway filled up.
Well,
Jeez, this is so
get rid of
weird.
some stuff.
Yeah, I know. I need to transfer. I
Oh,
said
wait,
earlier
did
today I
my
needed to clean my
wait,
PC.
wait. Hang on. Did my stream just go offline? It says stream offline. What happened?
No, yours isn't offline. Yours is fine.
Why
Oh,
do
it's
I
chugging
think-
like shit though.
See, I think that has to do with the problem with going on with my PC.
Stream offline. What? How, okay, stream resuming. Okay, thank goodness.
Are you outputting at 60
You
FPS?
No, I'm putting it only 30.
What?
Oh my god.
This is weird.
I don't know what's going on with my computer.
I think it has something to do with my end for some reason. Like, for the longest time, it was buffering here too. Give to live broadcast. What the hell?
Oh well.
This is so weird. Right now, I'm paused at the boss. Like,
Are
this
all
shit-
our connections just universally fucking up today?
I think they
Yeah.
might be. Wow.
Something has to go wrong.
Apologies for the viewers. We're not exactly sure what's going on.
We're not fucking sure.
The
Oh
musical.
wow. With the musical. Oh gosh.
I'm gonna sentimentally play my Switch. Sentimentally, that didn't work in that context. I'm gonna silently play my Switch that has a crack in the side of it because I'm an idiot. And wait this out.
Oh my gosh. It's still like spinning on both Syphy's and Shahars' ends on this. Remember how I
What do
told you
mean
guys that was,
spinning?
like on OBS right now I'm seeing like your screens each with this like the loading circle for the stream.
That's gross.
And it just keeps going like that back and forth between Shahars and Syphy's.
I want food.
Big mood.
Yeah, I want food too.
You're
Oh
not
my
getting
gosh.
food. Sit down.
I have
You know
loads. I have like fucking like loads of food downstairs ready to eat.
Oh man.
Big
I'm just
chunk.
looking for the fucking manual. So I can
Manual
tell.
of.
Well, it's catching up
Manual?
now with Syphy's. Shahars, I don't know what's going on.
How to play? Oh, there's an actual manual here. Wow.
How to play.
You mean you're not familiar with the controls yet?
How to play? Shit.
Okay, now it's actually going back and forth between showing things now. Again, apologies to the stream viewers. You know,
Hey, look, at least when we're paused, I have an entire fucking manual to look through. Instead of
yes.
fucking just sitting there in a goddamn tiny little, like, start, pause, fucking restart, and that's it, basically. All I got. Fucking,
Yeah.
Oh
It's just
man.
fucking menus and shit to look at.
Okay, I think it's starting to catch up now with everything. I think we might be good now to be able to continue.
Hey!
Also,
Just tell me when.
Gerbil, what time? What was your time for?
2 minutes and 22 seconds.
Nice. That's a pretty good time.
What'd you
But
get?
fucking,
2:14.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
it's really weird, right? Looking back, like, this was in the early 2000s, right? And it says here, you will occasionally encounter a, and in quotes, boss as you progress. Like, that's really fucking weird, because no one ever today would just put boss in a quotes. Because everyone knows what a fucking boss is in a game.
Oh, that's the beauty of the millennium. When it started up, people didn't know how to put things in the instructions manual properly. Remember back when the days when instructions manuals were all in color?
Game of the game.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
we're ready.
came with the game.
Yeah, we're ready to continue now.
Yeah.
Alright, whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm
we're
Oh
ready.
shit, okay.
Let me know when you
Okay,
guys
okay.
are ready at the start menu.
Okay, I am ready at resume game button.
So am I.
Shahars? Alright,
As am I.
Okay.
same here.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Enemy movement
Hot
has
shot.
been detected.
Hot
Ready to
shot.
intercept
Sounds like
and
Hank
destroy.
Hill.
Now I just want to see a voice mod that replaces Hotshot's voice with Hank Hill voice lines from King of the Hill.
Damn it.
Oh god.
Look at homing attack. Oh, I got hit. Screwed.
Uh.
Oh, he killed me. Ugh.
Scorpion troops hotshot enemy is stronger than expected. Requesting additional
Are you
support.
really up to the... You really up to that segment?
He is too
There's a
strong.
scorpion troop hub shot. Yay, I beat the boss.
What was your time?
No.
4 minutes and 47 seconds. No, I mean 47 seconds. Shit,
4
that's way
minutes
too
and
long for
47
it.
seconds. I got him done in
That's what I'm saying.
36.
No! Don't hit me.
Desert
piece
area.
Of shit, boss. You piece of shit boss in quotes.
All the gems, all the world's jewels are mine.
Ah, no, I wanna. Oh, he killed me again.
Okay, real talk. I actually really liked Rouge from Sonic Adventure 2. When I first got
She's
the game.
sassy, she's sexy. Sorry,
Oh, it's fine. Just absolutely loved the character.
Thank you, first hit.
Okay, up we go.
But I'm still at the boss.
Hey, it's not mine, don't worry, it's okay.
green pool.
No.
A high
Why are you
place.
hurting?
Go, 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 go.
Why are you hurting me?
Well, it was fun. It was fun playing this game. I've lost.
What do you mean?
I haven't collected an emerald shard within the first 52 seconds.
So?
Big
Still at
Oasis.
the boss.
And
That
he's
means
down.
I've lost
And he's
Shahars.
down.
Oh, I found an emerald shard that wasn't on my radar. Nice.
Underneath the platform with the 4 stakes. Oh god. Aha!
Oh, fucking dry lagoon. Okay, I gotta fucking remember this stupid fucking ass Oh no, she's making a fucking noise again.
Enchanted pillar.
Oh,
Okay.
she's making that stupid fucking noise. Why did she make that?
Yeah, why does she
I'm
make
sorry.
it?
Fucking, I'm
It's
getting
so weird.
fucking flashbacks and I goddamn played for a fucking adventure too.
Rouge of the
Jesus
turtle.
Christ, shut up, Rouge. Why does she keep saying?
That's not Rouge, that's the turtle!
It's even funnier when you play it with no music, because then you hear the sound. It does. It does sound like it. It might have actually been her.
It is Rouge, it is Lenny Manella. That is Lenny Manella making that noise. It's Rouge the turtle.
Rouge the turtle.
Also, wait, where the fuck's the turtle? Where the fuck's the turtle?
Sand Ocean.
Oh, this is fuck you.
off. Where's the turtle?
Those idiots will
Why
never
did
find
I
my
look at
hidden
it?
base inside this pyramid. Let's take care of business here first, then get inside. Restart.
Oh, there's the chaos. There we go. 2
Go.
minutes and 11 seconds. God damn it.
Go, Eggman, go. Oh, I missed the cycle. Okay, it's obvious that I'm not gonna be able to do this. Dang it. Oh, Shahars. Shahars on my end, it says
the
life.
fucking turtle. It just can't be.
It is the turtle! Because once you free her, she stops making that noise.
Shahars, we got a problem. It says that your stream's offline.
Then where the fuck do I free the turtle from?
Do we need a pause?
Yeah, pause for the cause.
I'm fucking.
Shahars.
Stop fucking. My fucking ears.
Did he drop
Shahars,
again?
maintain your stream.
He's muted.
Yeah, he's muted.
It must have been his
Can I
computer
please
again.
know how to- Okay, please, someone tell me how the fuck you free this fucking turtle. Fuck.
You destroy the 2 robots right next to it.
Can I do that while I'm waiting, please?
Hey, so
For the love of all that is holy.
here's some weird shit. Randomly, my computer just restarts itself.
Oh my god, not again.
What?
Randomly, my computer just restarts itself. I think it's because of like I don't know, it's some weird shit. Ugh.
Scan your computer.
Nah, that didn't work. No, nothing we ever.
35-day
back.
trial
Now we're
virus,
back.
I mean...
It's not a virus. Malwarebytes didn't find shit. So
Malwarebytes is
Malwarebytes
fucking...
didn't find-
Oy vey. Don't. Okay, Shahars, once you get the chance, you'll have to reboot it back up. The stream on your end, so that way I can relaunch it.
you know, I think that for the time being, maybe I should just sign off on the stream because yeah, I can't. I'm not sure this is gonna work even.
Aww.
I'm
What?
sorry, guys. This is just.
You failed us.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
It's okay, dude.
Yeah,
Hmm.
sorry.
Well, what do you guys want to do about this exactly? Should we just hold off on this and postpone it until we can figure out what's going on?
We could keep going, but we could save the last story for when Shahars comes back.
Does that work out for
Keep
you?
going. In the meantime, keep going.
Oh, it was the fucking
Tell you what.
turtle.
Yeah, you idiot!
No, because that's the fucking. I didn't even see the fucking turtle. I didn't even see the fucking thing next to the goddamn. What do you call it?
Yeah. Oh wait, Shahars, you gonna stay in the call or?
No, I'm gonna get out of it. Get out of it. I don't want
okay.
to bother you guys.
No,
No, you're not bothering us.
Stay.
You're not bothering us at all.
We want you to stay.
You can watch us
No,
fail.
I mean, like you just talking without any context. It's kind of weird.
There's no
Fair
one to do
enough.
half the time.
Yeah.
It says the shard is right fucking here.
Well, it's not.
Well, I'm gonna go off. See ya, guys.
Okay.
All right.
See you, Shahars.
Maybe see you later.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay, then there were 3.
Yeah.
I'm already going because you know you fuckers are way better at this than me.
Oh, okay. Right, we're still going. Okay.
Yeah, just go.
Okay.
Go, you fucks. Hi, you fools.
Well,
Oh, there it is, the fucking bastard piece of shit. Well, at least I don't have to listen to anymore.
Yeah, because that's the noise that the turtle makes.
It fucking well is to my ears. Jesus, it's annoying.
I can't believe I screwed up that first jump twice. Okay, for those of you who don't know, at the very beginning of Sand Ocean, if you get your timing right, you can actually restart the stage right after the cutscene happens, and you can get to a point in the level where you basically can make the very first jump and get on these things on the platform without having to wait it out. Basically, everything in the stage loads in cycles. Oh god, I can't believe I died.
I can't
Okay,
believe
so,
you've done
guys,
this.
Oh, I did it twice! Why?
I imagine this being the fucking development of this fucking stage.
Oh
Okay,
my
guys, so
god.
this is a Rouge-centered stage, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the turtle to have the same fucking voice as Rouge.
No, it's. Let's see if we can try and record a sex clip while Lady Manella's in the bathroom. And
Oh
then
my god.
That's the. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. No. Never mind. Never mind. I wonder what she does in that bathroom.
It's probably taking a massive duke.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that for the PG viewers.
Good lord.
The possibilities are endless, my friend. Okay, I really want to abandon this conversation now before this gets out of hand.
This has already gotten out of hand. Yes, I did the gate hop.
Oh yeah, the gate hop, of course. I'm still on fucking Dry Lagoon.
Okay,
Yo,
go, go,
yo,
go, go,
yo,
go,
yo,
go, go, go,
yo,
go.
5 seconds in.
yo. Sounds like something from a Jet Set radio game.
I want to be a Yosh master. Make me. But the Yosh master didn't say anything. He just kept on yoshing.
No, don't. Don't. Restrictions. I wonder what Eggman's doing on that screen in his mech.
Yes.
5 minutes and 8 seconds. Yeah, I got the best time.
I forgot I made Sand Ocean for Sonic World.
Yeah, you did.
And I
I
made
forget
jack
a lot of
shit.
things.
Hooray.
I forget a lot of things that really don't matter.
All the shit I made for Sonic World.
Done.
Zan does not get the touch.
Tropical Resort, but even then you didn't finish it.
2 minutes and 39 seconds.
Yeah.
Dear lord, that was terrible.
Basically, Tropical Resort and fucking fucking Emerald Coast. I did most of it and then I let Shahars like fix it up because I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't even like. I don't really like doing stages where I can't fucking like have the mesh itself to edit.
Oh
Like, I
boy,
hate
Radical
rips,
Highway.
Like doing objects or rips because like.
I will beat you at Radical Highway, I do not care the costs, I just will.
You can actually beat the entire Shadow's entire story without collecting a single one of his power-ups.
Yeah.
Really now? Wow. Fuck.
Yeah.
That was too close.
Whew, 27 seconds to the first rocket. Pretty good, pretty good.
Oh,
Yay,
okay,
time for
well,
Radical.
fucking-
Time
For
for
a
Cold
fucking
Blood.
second, when you said rocket, for a second I thought you were like fucking like Final Rush or something.
Oh,
Okay,
beautiful.
Gerbil, don't fuck this up. And I fucked it up.
Okay. Yeah, you fucked it up. Okay. Cool, nice work.
Thank you.
Oh
I
no!
appreciate it. Oh no!
Oh god, I missed the cycle twice!
No, not the cycle.
Out of context, Syphyous.
Damn it!
The amount of times I played this
I didn't
stage.
actually beat the game.
Oh my god, that screwed me over.
I tried to do the little like glitch, but it didn't work.
You
No,
know,
don't
like when
grab the
fucking like
ledge.
people
Dang
do,
it, Shadow.
You know, like when people like oh no, what the fuck? You know, like in TV
Spring.
shows, like when they get like another animator in because like they want to like it's not like a not well-known animator or anything. It's just someone they got in because they want to like give them a bit of boost in their portfolio. Like I'm the fucking guest animator here.
Well, to be fair, Ace and I have been playing this game since we were little lads.
Yes.
True, and I only played it like for the first time a couple of years ago.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 was my very first Sonic game.
I
Okay,
can't remember what mine was anymore. I think it was Sonic Rush.
That's a pretty awesome game to start with, actually.
It is.
Oh,
and I
God.
fucked it up.
Good Pac-Man, good speed. And I got Sonic
It's a
Heroes.
good boost game.
It's a good boost game, something we don't really see.
Yeah,
Sonic
something that doesn't
Forces,
actually exist.
Oh my god, Sonic Forces. Imagine that being your fucking first game.
Oy vey. I feel bad for the little Sonic fans.
Which is a majority of them.
Yeah.
Shadow, why are you going through the corkscrew so slow? Oh my god.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's obvious at this point that it's because he's the coolest. Wait.
Oy. That was horrible. 2 minutes and 33 seconds. I could have easily shaved
Yeah.
a solid 20 seconds off of that.
I'm going terrible as well. I'm approaching the last like corkscrew thing, and I'm on 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
I fucking
Come on,
hate
Shadow.
these fucking sand stages.
Okay, now it's time to do Rouge's stage.
Oh, what stage are you even on?
Egg quarters.
Where is
No,
that?
I fell!
I'm on the Eggman sand thing.
Oh, Sand Ocean. I guess I'm gonna have to find that
Yeah,
key
how
first.
far-
Oh, when you guys get to egg quarters, pay close attention to Rouge's hand.
It's very specific.
Yeah, that's oddly specific, Ace.
It's hilarious. You'll see it. You'll see it when you look at it. It's hilarious. Her hand literally breaks.
Mood.
Okay. Now that I got the
Saying this
pick
fucking
nails, I can
song.
move on.
Fucking pick nails. Yeah, okay.
All right, Rouge.
Well, the checkpoint's right there. Come on,
I
it's
got-
right there, for fuck's sake. Come on. It's such a tiny gap, you can't possibly die.
Go. Oh my god, I literally take the long way around by accident. Where the hell is it?
In the pyramid.
Got it.
Find the three
Uh.
gate keys.
Hidden ancient wall painting. Okay, let's see.
Oh wow, first key in less than 10 seconds.
Are you kidding me? You got God RNG right now.
Yeah.
God,
I got
RNG.
2 minutes and 30. I got 2 minutes and 34 seconds on Radical Highway, so it made up for it.
I think that I can't remember if I had 34 or 35.
23 emblems.
Oh, where is it? Hidden inside the ancient wall painting. God darn it.
Where am I now? Radical Highway, okay.
It says high place.
Thank you, vague hint system that never really helps.
Oh, it's right there. Ugh. Go away, Elmo Chow. Semi-dark Eggman.
White family.
You think that's bad? Earlier, when I was literally playing through the same stage, and when I was practice runs, and one of the hints that I got was white middle finger.
Yeah. I was about to get my second emerald shard then, but then I realized I need the dig upgrade, which I never got.
You didn't get the pick nails at the beginning?
Nope. Where are the pick nails?
Blue room.
Oh my god, help! Oh Jesus, oh no! I went too fast.
Done.
and
2
I
minutes and
fucking
47
blew it.
seconds. Good God.
This happens when you go too fast in this fucking game.
I'm doing so badly.
Yeah, it says you.
Yeah.
Help, I'm flying in midair. Help, I'm stuck. Oh god,
Who are you
what's
playing?
happening?
He's doing
Where are you
Radical
playing?
Highway.
I'm just flying in midair, like just no, Shadow's gone.
Inside Space
Remember,
Colony
son,
Arc.
I was just flying in midair and I'm dead.
Lost Colony. I love this
Lost
track.
Colony,
The
right?
Trespasser is one of my favorite tracks in Sonic Adventure 2. Which, for those of you guys who didn't know, Trespasser is the name of the song for the stage for Lost Colony. It really paints the atmosphere. Okay, go.
I hate the treasure hunting stages. I love Rouge,
Oh, yeah,
don't get me
I'm a
wrong.
fucking fascist.
Rouge as a character is
Oh, yeah,
absolutely
Rouge is
amazing.
awesome.
You know, for the longest time, I actually considered her my favorite Sonic character.
Who's your favorite Sonic character now?
It's honestly, partially it's Eggman,
Ah, but of course.
but Rouge is still like my. Rouge is it's actually kind of a toss up between the two of them. Because I really like both characters.
I did some sort of skip, I think.
I think.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Like from a character standpoint, I still probably say that Rouge is my favorite Sonic character. But it's like, and honestly, I'm kind of disappointed with the way that they portrayed her in the current games. Kind of like
yeah,
how
she's kind of
In the
lost.
in the current games, yeah. Oh no, shit! Oh, okay, this is fine. In the current games, she's pretty much just Boobs Mackenzie.
yeah, they
Bruce
prioritize
Mackenzie,
on the fact
yeah.
they prioritize too heavily on the fact that, you know, she's meant to be the sexy spy character. But in
Yeah,
Sonic
except
Adventure
she's a
2
fucking bat and an animal.
versus in Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes to an extent, she actually had, you know,
Personality.
yeah, personality. She was more than just that as a character.
You know what? To be honest, I see that
She went from being personality to just tits.
I I see the sexy in Rouge, but I don't see the spy. Like in the more recent games, I really don't see the spy.
Yeah, I know, and that's what's disappointing, is because they completely remove that aspect.
I don't
Yeah,
see
no.
the.
She just doesn't exist. She's just a character to be like. She's literally just to sit there and just, you know.
That actually reminds me of a comic that I seen a long time ago. Around the time when Sonic Generations came out, someone decided they drew a comic of classic Sonic and modern Sonic in the White World right in front of City Escape, and even Sonic's like, City Escape, this place brings back so many good memories. And then you see Rouge, she's just like, hi Sonic, and he's just like, hey Rouge, and then classic Sonic just like imagine like putting together like the thoughts in his head. He's like, oh, now I know why you like this stage so much. It's he's just giving modern Sonic like the most like, oh, you look.
I spent 5 minutes on this Rouge stage and I got a B rank.
252.
Game over at the literally last fucking jump in Radical Highway. So I gotta do the entire stage over again.
You got a game over? I thought you collected lives during the last time we were running around.
No. I lost lives during the time we were booting up.
Oh my god,
I was
dude.
fucking around.
Okay, weapons
Rouge
bed.
really lost her way as a character in.
Oh, come on! No! Oh my god, no!
She really lost her way as a character when 06 came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she really did. Okay.
Like
Makes
most
me think,
characters.
what wasn't lost in 06? Music, I guess?
Mouths. No way, they lost that too.
I'll tell you another thing that I lost when I played Sonic 06. Hope.
Dignity.
And I just died. In the most inconvenient freaking place ever.
I call that the most convenient place. You know what? Never mind.
The
Joke.
most
cancelled.
inconvenient
That's the
places
proper
to
set.
die are fucking just before a checkpoint.
Yeah. It's sad because it's very true. Real shame that Shahars couldn't join us for this one.
Yeah, me too. I'm just.
Yeah.
It seems like we were just having so many technical difficulties. I feel really bad that he wasn't able to join us with us. Maybe he'll do something in single player on his own time.
Yeah.
Like he'll do a single run and then we can compare his times to our times.
And I'm stuck. Help me, please.
Does
No.
not help the lost Syphyous.
I just see primal venom, and that's all I can see. And Shadow is just
God
forever
dang it.
climbing back up.
Wait, Shadow. Are
Yeah,
you
I'm still in
still
Radical Highway.
on chat? Oh
Yeah,
my
he game overed on Radical Highway.
I
So.
came over on the you know the last jump in Radical Highway?
Yeah, I
got
did that
game
too.
over
I
on that.
jumped thinking it would get me like a better time, and it didn't.
No, but I got game over.
I just gotta do this just right. Power up! Beautiful!
I feel like when you can just spin Eggman around at like the top of his mech when he's like aiming for targets.
You know, this game's really inconsistent about where you can fucking die or not.
That was tight.
Oh, am I gonna be able to do this? Ooh.
I see Big. Hi, Big.
2 minutes and 1
Why
seconds
big
on
and
weapons bed. That was nice.
So no one's gonna question why Big's actually in Lost Colony.
If you want the full context of that story, feel free to play Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3.
A game that
that will never come to be.
a game that I don't know if anyone's still excited for at this point.
It's
I don't think
basically the
anyone's still fucking
context of
working
why
on it.
Big is in every stage at SA2.
Oh. Time
Alright.
to jump right, thank you.
I am on the Tails fight.
Yosh!
Okay, maybe now maybe fucking around the highway.
Done.
Fuck you.
1597. Beautiful. Better luck next time, Fox Boy. Security Hall.
Fox boy for a second.
What is it with this game and associating the species with gender? Tails as Fox Boy, Rouge as Batgirl.
Oh yeah.
Because it's true.
Better luck next time, species gender.
Species gender. I just want to hear Sonic say, "Nice try, fat man."
Fat man. Wait, what?
Batman.
Eggman.
No, because it's species gender, so it's. Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah. Nice try,
Yeah, no, 'cause
humanoid
his
man.
species is. his
Humanoid
species
male.
is egg.
Humanoid male. Better luck next time, male human.
No, but that's what they do though, because his species is egg, so Eggman. There you go, perfect. I'd solved the mystery. Of
Wait,
fucking
a dark
Eggman.
room. Why
Better
is this?
luck next time, male echidna.
Maybe-
I would be
no, it's
What would
Echidna
Chaos's What would Chaos's pronouns be?
Chaos?
male. Control.
Oh, Syphyous.
okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Red Highway is finally fucking.
I identify as a big drip.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where you going, you big drip?
Lonely door.
Big drip sounds like a fucking porn category.
Oh man.
Okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, thanks for that. This is a Sonic World Developers speedrun stream. Remember that. Just kidding, no one gives a
What
shit.
am I?
No one gives a shit.
Why am I taking?
I'm sure that all the -1 viewers watching care.
minus
all the
one
minus
viewers.
one viewers.
Ouch.
Oh well, it's a way we can get together.
We had to
and
pay
share
someone to watch.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, it's one of our accounts. Just like sit on there without
It's an
looking at
alt.
it, just on the browser. It's an alt.
Ow, wall fucking lasers. Oh,
Piled up
no!
containers.
No! I forgot
think-
the stage existed. I forgot
think
all
what-
the fucking Rouge stages existed.
I think Weapons Bed and Cosmic Wall are the best, like, mech stages, if you ask me.
I think the mech stages suck. I think the fucking Sonic stages suck. I think the Rouge stages. I think the game sucks.
I think Sonic Heroes sucks because it's bad at everything.
That's true too. Just Sonic games in general, they have a very bad track record of being good. God damn it.
Sonic 2 was good.
Sonic 2 was good. Yeah, I like Sonic 2. I like Sonic Rush and Rush Adventure.
Yeah, Sonic Advance was good. Sonic Advance was good.
Those are all 2D sprite games. Huh.
Exactly.
Oh,
Weird.
God, I
Stay in
can't get up
2D,
from
you
there.
pathetic hedgehog.
Stay in 2D, and that's why Tricomax is 2D. One, because I can't model.
Did you see the hands?
Before PDX is a sprite-based EXE game.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, EXE, my favorite. Fucking best.
With bad spelling and graphics, the whole 9 yards.
And DRM.
Yeah. TRM.
No, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take fucking like Sonic Rush's graphics, right, then edit them slightly, and then put like a DRM where we say we have to like we own these, and that's why we're protective over them.
Project EX Gather Battle.
No, it's Project GB.
Damn it.
GB.
I don't know.
Little do they know.
I can't believe I died at the very beginning like that. Shut up, Omo Chow!
Okay, fuck.
Ah,
it. Where the pignails at? Fucking
Dang it.
Rouge, you need your pignails.
I swear I just heard Tails say goddamn.
God damn!
Oh
Like
my
he got
gosh.
flung backwards and he was like, God damn!
Now I just want to hear Tails You know, that just reminds me of the Vine where the kid's like, "Mother trucker, that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick,"
On a stick.
but with Tails as
That
voice
line is a
actor.
classic.
Those voice actor will forever fucking confuse me. For why fucking
actually-
heroes?
I actually really like Security Hall. I'm
Ugh.
not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, there's a reason it's in Sonic World. It sucks.
It's a neat, yeah. You know what? You bring up a valid point.
Oh boy, it's time to
Yes.
go hurling through the Olive Garden.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 of the Chaos
Olive
Emeralds
Garden,
before
huh?
35 seconds.
Okay, I'm 2 minutes into fucking whatever stage this is.
Okay, time to put this to work.
Well, I mean, at least I'm not having to listen to.
Oh no, game,
The
stop
delay.
chugging!
Okay, question. Where are the pignails?
Blue room.
That's for us to know and you to find. Oh.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey Shahars, welcome back.
Hey, I think we might have fixed it.
I advanced one stage.
That weird problem, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna try and join up with you guys.
I have a better question. Who invited you back?
Savage.
Well, fuck you then. I'm just gonna
Well, fuck you then.
Oh, stay.
We're getting our ass kicked. Shahars. Anyway.
Where
Shut
are
up,
you guys?
Eggman! I know the island is about to explode.
Oh,
That's why I'm.
shit.
That was like demonic, Syph.
So you're at what, you're approximately halfway across the halfway through the dark
story.
right now, huh?
Because I'm pretty sure the dark story.
I'm fucking like just I just beat Radical Highway.
Shahars, like, yeah, Syph is a new caliber behind. Like,
Where do I go? Where
It's
do
like
I
you
go?
in Sonic Heroes all over again, but with Syph.
oh.
Oh, where the pignails?
I'm beginning to see a trend here.
Oh my god, I think my save is corrupt. It
What?
is corrupt. My save was corrupted because of the whole bullshit.
Oh
Get
my
100%
god.
Wow.
Over again. Oh my
Get
god.
the 100% safe file.
Okay, 100% safe out. Where are you guys?
I am.
I
Dead.
continue from where you started, continue from where you ended, so we can get all the times.
Continue from headquarters.
Oh
no.
god.
White jungle in less than 2 minutes.
Headquarters.
I'm suffering in headquarters. That space is going to give me a fucking heart attack.
Mad Space is gonna be a new experience.
Okay, so enter Rouge. That's just where I was. Okay.
Oh my
Dry
God.
Lagoon. Let's go.
Okay.
No McAfee.
Sorry, who says that?
Oh, you know, I could really go for like a burger right now.
Steamed
Well,
ham.
we all know what your night. Don't. Come on. This was a pure day until you said that.
I want a burger now. Oh my god.
I do as well, actually. I defeated the egg dog thing in 51 seconds. Rouge's boss
Egg.
fight.
Egg
God, do you think he's fucking running
Shit!
out of fucking
The big dog or whatever whatever it's called.
Big
Shut
dog.
up! No. White jungle. Let's go.
Quickly, let everyone ruin it for him.
Oh. Yeah,
Mother-
you're doing a good job of ruining it for me, actually. Oh yeah, hurling through the Olive Garden.
It's a shitty stage.
Fuck you, you're wrong.
I'm making you angry.
Stand
Yes,
still.
You are indeed.
Pignails!
Are you still looking for the pig nail?
Found them. I fucking found them.
Found 'em.
Ace, is my stream loading up for you?
Oh god, freaking. No, I
Ace is
wasn't.
too busy kicking ass.
I was literally in the middle of the boss fight when you said something.
That's fine.
Guys, I have some bad news.
What?
Yes.
On top of the stages that are confirmed, which are 8 for R9, Oz is adding another 9.
Oh boy! You know what that means? It's a tiny update. It's the last one. It's the last.
But
fucking
I
version.
assure you that any stage that I'm in charge in will be a quality stage, and I will see it through. I will
Shahars, you'll
give
actually have
I will
to-
give.
Sure.
You should see
I
my
know,
art
it's
on
just-
stage.
This just
It's-
adds to the whole.
It's so stupid, I know.
This just
Shahars,
adds
if
to the whole thing where you just don't trust the fucker. It's not gonna be a small release ever.
Yeah.
Uh,
This better. I'm not. I'm not like doing any more work after R9. I don't care if he does an R10. I'm just not. Like my work is out there and it's good, and that's all that matters to
Okay,
me.
guys, we need to pause for a moment.
Can I continue?
No.
Can me and
Can I
Shahars continue?
Well, I need
No,
to get
don't do
Shahars'
this.
link,
Okay.
because I need to get
Pause,
his stream
pause.
net number so I can put it up back on the call.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
I'll keep going because I mean I'm.
I'm
so
on fucking
severely
Death
behind.
Chamber, whatever.
But
fucking
I need,
place it
that's
is.
the
can
thing,
I-
Shahars, you're gonna need to pause
Bruce
anyways, because I need the link to your stream, because I have to repost it back in, because it's a new stream.
It's already in
Does-
my. Oh wait a second, I get it.
Can I? Does that mean I can continue, or do I have to
No.
wait?
No.
You have to wait. You're fucking close to
we,
it.
we all have to pause.
We all have to pause. I'm gonna fucking go look at the manual. How to
Oh
play.
yeah. Well, and
Why is it called Chow? It's called Chow World here, but we call it Chow Garden. Fucking, it's confusing. Chow World, Chow Garden, Chow.
Chow World is a Sonic World. Of Chow.
Syph, Red says your stream is like a minute behind. I think that's just normal.
Yeah, it's fine. Who cares?
That's
Yeah,
just because of lag.
Who gives a shit?
At this point, who gives a shit how far behind anyone's streams are?
Yeah, I
Can I-
crashed midstream, so like I don't think that really matters anymore.
Can I play now?
No.
1 second.
Ace, you got my link, right?
Yes, I am putting it in now.
I'll just keep
Oh.
going because I mean I'm in freaking Dry Lagoon and you guys are all
Yeah,
fighting the
I'm
final
going.
boss, whatever.
What are we gonna do next? Which game are we gonna play
Final
next?
boss.
Are we gonna do? Are we
Sonic
gonna
R.
do?
I vote Sonic R.
Holy shit! We should do Sonic R.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, you should do Sonic. No, wait. You know what would be awesome if we all had
What?
a shared game of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
We have Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
We can
oh,
do that.
right, yeah, okay.
We could totally
Yeah,
do
we
that.
can.
Okay. How about this? Right? What we do, because Sonic R is so short, right? Why don't we do like Sonic R, Sonic the Fighters,
And Sonic CD. Yeah.
No, it's too long.
No.
Sonic CD is too long to do
fuck
for
you.
other games.
Don't need to do all like the time posts and shit. You don't need to break them on monitors. You don't need to get good
Still
features.
a
Oh,
shitty game.
you are such a palsy, Syphyous. Just because you're bad at Sonic CD.
Okay, Shahars, your stream is back up on my end.
To be fair, you're not wrong. It is a pretty bad game.
Syph, I'm going to reload your end really quick, so that way it can hopefully catch up.
Yeah, I think Sonic the Fighters and Sonic R is good. We can call it the
Very
90s
short one.
duo, the 90s.
The Saturn
We need one more though.
the-
Because that's like
the
fucking
three-
half an hour.
The
Oh,
Alright.
3D Boogaloo.
Should we complete Sonic R 100% to make it longer?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, we can do
You have
something
to get
like
all the characters, all of yeah, and you have to get Supersonic as well.
Oh, that's gonna be tough for me.
Syphyous and I have played a lot of Sonic R.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
Gerbil,
So
you can
much
unpause
in
now.
fact.
All the
I
guys
don't
who
know
are on
why
pause, you
we've
can
played
unpause
so much
now.
Sonic R.
I don't know about
Your
Sonic.
rank and drive.
Okay, wait. How the fuck did I just get rank A on fucking Rouge?
No
And
idea.
Ocean.
You guys can unpause. Gerbil, you can
We
unpause.
unpaused a long time ago.
Gerbil's still in the menu of looking at the manual.
Oh right, okay, shit.
Lost Colony. Here we go.
Yeah.
So where are you guys at? Oh, wow.
I just started Route 280.
So this is a space colony.
So you're basically end game, guys, huh? Okay.
No, I'm just a little over halfway through.
This is fucking like this is stage 6. don't know
I
where
still
those
think
songs are.
Syphyous is gonna come last anyway, so I don't think you're really missing much.
Yeah, don't worry. As long as-
That's kind
Don't
of a
worry.
given.
The only time I actually wait, there is one time I actually didn't. I've actually played Mad Space, you know, which is quote unquote training, and I spent half an hour couldn't find one shard. So
Quote unquote training.
That's Mad Space for you.
Alright, White Jungle in oh shit. White Jungle in 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
Wow. Oh, I
What'd you
beat
get?
it. I had 1 minute and 57.
oh right, I don't have fucking has anymore. Do I don't have fucking?
Oh, we gotta do Mania next, don't we? Or do you
No.
wanna do something?
Please.
No. I do not want to get crushed by you.
Why? And Sonic Adventure 2 crashed.
SA2 crashed on your end?
Yeah, sorry, let me just
I'm
watch
gonna
back.
keep going to screw you.
Yeah,
like,
just keep going. And
Yeah.
we
Are
got-
you sure?
Yeah, it's all good. Up and running again anyway.
What do I do?
I'm honestly not performing at the best right now. Anyways, I'm doing very mediocre.
Oh, that's what I gotta do.
Oh, I know what the issue is. I have the character select thing on.
Oh!
Let me go to the boss.
What?
Yeah, pause now, because that's gonna take a while.
What character select
What?
what?
Just pause really quick.
Pause for the cause.
The
Ace
character
pause.
select. I had the
I
character.
know because
No.
No, no, no. It's the character select cheat that you can change. Like you can get cheat characters into different stupid stages that you shouldn't be allowed to. And I had that on, and it won't let you access boss fights and shit. So-
Yeah, there are certain boss fights that it doesn't work for, and it crashes when you do the kart racing levels.
Alright, and we are good.
There's only one racing level in this entire car level in this.
Two
story,
stages.
isn't there?
2 stages. One in the hero, one in the dark.
Yeah, I mean like in dark. Yeah, that'll probably be the best stage of the game then for me.
I keep getting notifications from OBS saying that my encoder is overloading. This is because I had to downgrade to the previous mechanic.
Red, we're not gonna stop the stream just to try and fix Sife's small delay that really won't make a difference in terms of the fact that we're taking the
small
time to
delay.
stop
I am
individual.
fucking like half.
No,
the
I mean I don't
matter
mean
if
in the
I'm slightly
I
delayed.
don't mean the position where you are in the game.
No,
I mean
know.
like
I know. What I meant was, it does not matter if I'm slightly behind because I'm fucking
Radical
like.
highway, let's go.
Yeah.
it doesn't
halfway
really
behind.
it doesn't really matter what caliber of behind you are as long as we get the like your times.
Yeah, because
And
also,
efficiently in that.
yeah, and also for that matter, it doesn't really matter what the stream is visually showing in terms of delay because we're all still technically live through the call. So, if we need to, we could always just go back and resync stuff up, like, in post.
Yeah, I do that after the stream.
Speaking of which, was the live, like, I remember we Syph edited a few edited the Heroes stream a few times for some reasons.
Yeah, who won?
Was that uploaded?
No.
The post footage was not uploaded yet.
This is like 2 hours long in my data.
Shit, don't die.
But as far as the records go, actually, we didn't really get to discuss that. But ultimately, Syph was the winner in terms
Obviously.
of the most victories between in-game time, individual levels, and shoot, trying to think of the other thing.
It makes me wonder how you're shit at SA2 but you're good at heroes. Like really good at
Because
heroes.
I played Heroes like a fucking shit ton.
Just got done with Route 280.
Okay, but like
I
if we were
remember-
gonna if we're gonna play Sonic R Fighters, we need to choose one more because that'd only be like an hour. of
We could do a
fighters, so,
Game Gear title.
Yeah, well, we need like Shahars and Shahars and A should probably choose one game because I'm professional level at. Fighters,
Spiders.
you're professional level at.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna get one game that makes it fair for them.
That's a good point.
I
Skyrail.
have no idea.
Only thing else I could really particularly think of is unless we all did like a personal best competition on something like Mean Bean Machine or Spinball.
Ooh, Mean Bean
fucking
Machine isn't
Mean
in the
Bean
Gems
Machine.
collection though. We should try and choose a game that's in the Gems collection.
Well, there's the
Okay,
Game Gear
Genesis-
version of Spinball, but that one's very inferior to the Genesis version.
Ew, I didn't even finish Spinball, so I don't plan to finish the Game Gear
Oh my
version.
god,
I
why is my
never touched
computer
Spinball.
chugging?
Again, I am not touching Spinball.
We
as
could
far
do-
as
we
I
could do
long
Sonic
as I
Triple.
fucking live.
Sonic Triple Trouble, I've played that a lot. Nice.
Personally, I think we should do a Saturn game.
Well, the only other Saturn game other than Sonic
It's
R
3D
is
Blast.
Sonic Jam, which is basically
3D
just
Blast, perfect.
So
How are we
3D
gonna
Blast,
speedrun Sonic Jam?
we wouldn't be able to because Sonic Jam is literally just Sonic 1, 2, and 3, just tweaked.
Sonic Jam's collection doesn't actually have the Saturn version of 3D Blast anyway.
No, so we would have to
Yeah,
fire
that's
that
what
up on an
Genesis-
emulator.
So then let's do 3D Blast EX.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
53 seconds on
3D Blast
Skyrail.
DX.
Are you good at 3D Blast? Is that the game ideally you would want to play?
No, but like, why not?
I think 3D Blast is actually a little bit.
Yeah, it needs to be
I think
decent.
3D
It
Blast
needs to be
actually will
better.
go on a little too long, if you ask me. It's longer than Sonic CD.
Yeah, but 3D was it?
Yeah, it is longer than Sonic
Okay,
CD.
look, we'll check the time it took me to do it in my live stream of 3D Blast DX, because that was just generally doing this game. So like, we'll check how long that took, and then we'll be fine.
I don't wanna be diving into something that I have little experience with, and 3D Blast is one of those.
I mean, I'm basically
Oh yeah,
doing that.
I have
by-
fucking no experience in
by-
fucking adventure too, so.
And I'm basically doing that by speedrunning fucking heroes in S3 too. So
I can't wait till we get to Sonic the Fighters. Sonic the Fighters is so good.
Yeah.
I love fighters.
Yeah, no, because I like fighters. It's fun.
it's pretty fun.
It's just
great.
fun to play. It's like
Woohoo!
fucking man.
Just doing the Eggman spin trick in the ending cutscene.
No. Why
Oh.
do I keep dying at loops and radical?
Okay,
highway?
Gerbil, you gotta beat 53 seconds on Skyrail.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to. So.
Mad Space.
Yeah, and I died. We're off to a good start.
Okay, Evil Liquid.
Let me restart. Let me restart Skyrail.
Good luck. A low place, so he's a high place. Okay. Up we go. Come on, Roosh. There we go.
Oh wait, what if we did Sonic Riders instead of 3D Blast?
How would we do Sonic Riders?
It would just be a matter of racing to see who gets the best times on all the levels.
We could just do the story mode. 'Cause
Yeah,
there is a story mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story mode isn't too long either.
For
Yeah,
lack of
only if we did. We wouldn't be able to do Babylon though. We'd only be able to do Hero
Why?
because we're rationing our
The problem-
timing
the
out. We've got
problem with, like, a
3
racing
games to
game-
play.
The problem with doing story mode though is that like if we fail, like if we die, like if we okay, like but if we do story mode of riders, that basically means if we don't get like first or whatever, we'll have to do that whole race again.
Yeah, that's
No.
what makes it fun.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but
Zero Gravity is
no,
great.
Like
I played.
Sonic R, the chance of losing is like impossible.
Unless you're collecting the Chaos Emeralds and all this,
With the
that's
freaking
what it
tank
becomes.
controls.
Real talk, I've actually never
Even then.
beaten any of the Riders games all the way through.
Like the only stage you can really see losing by getting all the Chaos Emeralds and the tokens at the same time.
I have
I-
never. I have.
Look,
never
should we
done
just go
it.
with 3D Blast? No, sorry, fucking 3D Blast. Should we just go with R and fighters and see how? Like we could don't have to like
Start
Yeah.
under
we
a
don't
roof.
always have to have like a super
We
long
can
fucking
call it.
stream.
We can call it the 3D Boogaloo.
I have never
3D
done
Boogaloo.
anything in Sonic R, like at all. I never got a single character, never got a single emerald because
You
the
know what?
controls were just dog shit.
Do you know there's such thing called a drift button in Sonic R?
Big
There
meteorite?
is.
Yep, there's a drift button, and people usually play Sonic R without knowing there's a drift button in Sonic R, and that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
they hate it. And it's like, there's a fix for that, right?
What?
Yeah, there's a drift button.
Yeah.
That is
I
totally
fucking-
new to me.
I didn't even know there was a drift button until fucking
Let's
a while
see.
ago. And I was fucking getting times that
Container
were
at the
like
base.
top 10 in the speedrunning community.
You're not gonna
And the drift
believe.
button proves that.
You're not gonna
Bunch of block containers
believe
at the
like
base.
how you drift.
How?
You just hold the right trigger button or the left trigger button.
That
It's so
is-
stupid because fucking
That is
drifting
normal.
with like pressing it down is so annoying.
Ugh.
That sounds completely normal. What? That is so weird.
Yeah.
And
No one
how
seemed
come
to know that there's a drift button in R.
I did.
They never communicated that.
Highest place, which means
Yeah,
the
because the
lowest
game's
place.
bad at communicating anything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know how to
Yes,
get the.
thank you.
You have to have the manual to even know how to get the extra characters.
Yeah, well, no, it's fucking like you got tokens, you got emeralds, like there's really not much else. You
Yeah,
can
but
do.
like it doesn't give any indication that they unlock it. Like, you know what I mean? Like some games have just pointless unlockables. Kinda like,
Got it.
oh, Mad Space.
3 minutes at Mad Space. Beautiful.
what?
I'm in Ed quarters right now,
I'm in whatever this
regretting
is.
my life.
Oh, fucking.
I'm in Mad Space now.
I'm in kill my life.
You're
30
going to
emblems.
you're in killing your life. Oh, Syph, your sentence structure is impeccable.
What good cover?
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my emeralds?
No, you
Iron boots.
Iron Boots.
I want to just hear the entire Sonic Adventure 2 dialogue lines said in the form of the Tyson Hess Hedgehog the Sonic comic style.
All the world's gems are mine.
Oh.
Sonic? What is
Yeah, the Tyson Hess Hey Sonic, I kidnapped all your friends and turned them into robots comic series.
Arms the Kitsune, that should ring a bell.
Yeah, Arms the Kitsune, Nipples the Enchilada, Batface the Rogue.
Nipples the what?
Yeah, that's
Original the character.
yeah, and original the character Do Not Steal.
You don't steal.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't know that series?
that's Tyson Hess, who he actually made those comics. The guy who animated Mania and Sonic Mania Adventures. Which, for the record, Sonic Mania Adventures, by the way, awesome.
It's beautiful. It's actually perfection. It's actually like perfection. It's beautiful.
I'm loving all the
I'm an
memes that are coming
over-analytical
from
piece
it.
of shit, and I can successfully tell you that it is the most beautiful animation we've seen in a Sonic game.
You know what's
Well,
funny is that
in the Sonic franchise.
Oh my god. Just fucking
if you've ever read Tyson Hess's Hedgehog the Sonic comics, he actually straight up says in the description of the comics that it's just a parody and leave the real storytelling to the professionals. Because at the time he wasn't a part of the team or anything. And then he gets hired by Archie Comics, and now he's in Mania. Now it's canon. Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my Emmer dudes?
Eggs, man.
I wish we'd have
Oh, speaking of that, you actually reminded me of that. Did you guys know that in the Sonic Mega Drive comic series, Tyson Hess made an homage to those comics? He literally made a reference to his own comics in the past. Because there's one scene where he's yelling after Knuckles has basically been told by Sonic that you've been tricked again. He has this moment where he stops and ponders, and then just has this aggression, like he realizes it hits him like an epiphany, and he's running off into the background screaming Eggman in big bold print, which is exactly like what he did in the Hedgehog the Sonic comics. Oh, that actually. Speaking of which, have you guys seen Nolan Foltz's dub of the Mega Drive comics? Oh, why did I do that? I forgot to grab the power armor.
Security hole.
Remember, kids, always wear protection.
Oh my God! Did you
Breach
just?
wears protection.
You know, I wish we had a Sonic Mania Adventure sort of thing for
Oh well, too late.
for modern Sonic.
Fucking
This is
Rouge.
It's
Like,
just that
I just-
after
Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to say this. I'm sorry, Shahars, but like, why the fuck does she say I only need 5 minutes and then the fucking timer's like 5 minutes? Like, fuck you! You said 15 minutes. Why don't you give us 15 minutes? You bastard?
I love how the Silver Gunner Rip is just a 5-minute extension of the song.
5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go. And you want to know what's funny? Is that after she says 5 minutes should be plenty, if you're in the stage for like 2 or 3 minutes, Eggman calls on the mic, he says, you took longer than you were supposed to. No. No, she didn't.
No, I took fucking, like, no time at all, in fact. Fuck you.
I've spent 4 minutes on Meteor Herd and my Emerald radar hasn't gone off once.
Meteor Herd?
You mean Mad
Sorry,
Space?
Mad Space.
Yeah.
You know, if you're that low in the stage, you should just kill yourself. Like, if you get to that point where you're that low in Mad Space, just restart.
Like, yeah, why does Eggman say the place is gonna blow up after like 1 minute when he said I have 15? So like, that's fucking 14 minutes left, Eggman.
He miscalculated.
Yeah, fucking like everything.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets for taking Maths A instead of Maths B.
or maybe you're moving in hyper speed.
Wait, do you guys have that? Do you guys have Maths A and Maths B? Is that an Australian thing or is it a?
I don't know what that is.
So you got in high school, you've got like hard math and you've got easy math. And you
Oh
can
well,
choose
we
which
have
you wish.
T6 and T4.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's just yeah.
Yeah, here in America, we basically don't have the closest thing we have to like that is basically when we're in younger grades, it's like remedial junior high math, which is just the basics, and then from there it goes to like, oh, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus.
That's all like required over here. Like you have to do that shit before you get to choose like easier or harder math.
Over here, we just basically have to do just like, as long as you have geometry and algebra. Oh Jesus.
Over here there aren't any like separate math classes. It's just math, but everyone is on different groups depending on their math.
Oh wow, that must
Clever
feel
over here.
insulting.
Not really. A lot of
No,
people
I mean, like-
go down.
Like being in a group with people like based off your intelligence seems, I don't know, it seems like vulgar to me, like really mean.
Then
Yeah.
again, though,
I get what you mean. Frankly, I'm a personal believer of Dr. Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence. So,
Then
Personally,
again, though,
I don't give a shit.
Then again, though, 5-point math here is just so damn hard. It makes a lot of sense that you want to have people who have a tougher time with it in the separate group because it's just so damn hard. I'm dead serious. Seriously.
Watch out.
Hmm?
Oh no, sorry, I'm a watcher of the yellow balcony. That's a hint, and it's very unspecific. Go on, Shahars.
No, I finished. I'm done.
Okay. Fuck Mad Space.
Also, I kind of wanted to say, but you kind of cut me off there. I wanted to say that I really wish we had a Sonic Mania Adventures for modern Sonic, but after Sonic X, isn't really interested in that. So, because really, Sonic X, like when you listen to it with all the 4Kids voice actors, it sounds so awesome just like in the game. Frankly, Jason Griffith is the best Shadow in my opinion. And he's all over Sonic X.
David Humphries. I think Jason Griffith's work as Sonic in Sonic X is my favorite. It just seems like he's more energetic, more like, I don't know. His voice just seems different. Has anyone noticed that? It seems a lot different to how he is in other games.
Probably
In,
because
like,
given
game.
different direction.
Yeah, it sounds better if you ask me.
They were like, okay, now do his voice but worse.
It's probably just, be serious. I mean, in 4Kids, it's a cartoon. That's very much a cartoon. If you listen to it, it has a bunch of like ridiculous ass music, which.
Oh god, fucking the music just
Yeah, it's a cartoon through and through in 4Kids. While in the game, it's much more serious.
Well,
No, the thing is, Sonic's performance in Shadow the Hedgehog is really bad. Like, really bad. While his performance in, X is really good.
like, hey
and I
guys,
don't
where's
know-
my paycheck?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're putting
Shadow.
you're putting a cartoon character in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I just got an A rank on Cosmic Wall.
Shadow improved in Shadow the Hedgehog, though, you know what I mean? And they got the same voice.
That was David Humphrey, or is that Jason Griffith?
Jason Griffith.
Jason Griffith took over.
David
in
Humphrey
Shadow.
is the David Humphrey is quite literally the ultimate, pun intended.
He is the ultimate. I am the ultimate Shadow voice actor.
He is. He's just everything about David Humphrey is just so amazing. Like, it's just top notch. 8 minutes in and I haven't found. Ah, it's going off.
Oh my god, fucking nice, dude.
It's the worst design stage in the game. Re-space.
Oh god.
Like,
Dang it, I was right there!
mad
I hate
Wait,
this
it
boss
says
fight.
it's in the wall, but I can't go through the wall. Wait, I'm stuck in this fucking level. It says it's in the wall, but I can't go through the wall. Where is it then? Hey,
You son of a-
anyone? Is there a power up to go through stronger walls or something I'm missing?
No, man, it's in the wall. It's in the
God!
A star under the roof.
Am I just stuck? Can I not get this emerald?
E big meteorite.
Remember, all the hints in Mad Space are reversed.
Fuck.
But like, one hint just blatantly said big meteorite. Like no strings attached.
So, remember last stream when Beth was giving an example of the hints in SA2?
Thank you.
I like anal.
Oh god, I remember that.
That would be a legit hint. Fucking Mad Space.
Hints are reversed, so be very careful.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the hint's reversed. It just says, I don't like anal.
Alright, I'm on final chase. Good lord.
That cracks me up though. Like, it was just blatantly like out of the blue, just like I like anal. That's one of them. A bunch of black
Whoa!
Shut up! No.
Could go anywhere with that sentence.
Contents at the base.
Gerbil,
Let me just.
Gerbil, if you, I got the exact same. I got
Oh, containers. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
a bunch of black containers at the base. I got the exact same hint. So you literally got the same emerald.
Like, the best from what you tried to say was just like, a bunch of black guys. I was like, what?
Classic Gerbil.
Not gonna lie,
What the hell are you trying to say?
Oh, so it means like the little like terminal boxes at the top, like three big like.
Guys, did you know that there's a gun enemy that shoots sticky stuff at you and traps you?
Yes, there is. You.
I did not know that this is a thing until right now, when one of them teamed up with another gun robot and killed me.
Tag team.
The highest place. Is that a lie? Does that mean the lowest
All
place?
hints in Mad Space are either backwards or reversed. So anytime they say something in perfect English without it being backwards, it's always the opposite.
Or English.
If it says it's at the top, it's always at the bottom. If it says it's at the bottom, it's always at the top.
Technically, you can get 15 minutes in fucking, this level. Because you could just die as soon as you get, like, as soon as you're about to run out of time. As long as you got at least one emerald, it's worth your time.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Go
Fuck
yourself.
Mad Space. And fuck you. Thanks, Si. You finish my sentences.
Rose, Knuckles is red, Sonic is blue, Shadow is black.
And he's cool too.
That he is.
I got 7 minutes and 50 seconds on Mad Space. I got about 12 minutes if you count the
Oh,
reset.
God.
So
Spin jump.
Where's that
It's a
damn
sa-
third emerald?
it's a shame. I love Rouge's jiggle physics.
Totally unnecessary jiggle physics.
I'm not saying they're unnecessary. I'm just saying they're there.
Oh my god, where's that emerald?
I fucking... You know what make Mad Space just a tiny bit better? If you just had...
No one the ultimate stage.
Zone Act 1.
I need to kill him! Quickly, I'm running out of time, I need to kill myself!
I just died in the Knuckles boss fight.
Why did that just... Oh my god. The fact that Lonnie Manila does the same sound for the turtle just immediately made me think of the Vine where the girl's like, I love you, and I miss you. Just replace that with the turtle sound, and it's Shadow and Rouge over the freaking intercom section. I can't believe I'm stuck here, trapped with the Chaos Emerald.
Oh my god, get into the vault, you piece of shit.
Go, 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 Shadow, go.
What the hell?
Go,
Scythe.
Go,
Done.
Shadow, go, Shadow, go!
Knuckles, can you die, please? Thank you. What, you're hitting against me and you're not taking damage.
He's hitting on
Like, you're not even hitting at me, you're just...
He's hitting on.
Oh god, okay. 3
Don't-
minutes and
don't-
29
don't.
seconds on Final Rush. Or not Final Chase.
Personal request. Can you not say that? Thanks.
Like, da-da!
What the whole grunts and shit.
No, he said fucking Knuckles is hitting it, hitting Rouge. I said he's hitting on Rouge.
Hey there,
Oh
Batgirl.
my god, get into the vault.
Oh my! I just died to Knuckles again.
No, it's in the wall again! You can't get into the fucking wall! I have to die
Alright,
again.
let's try to do this right.
Man, that space is
Dang it.
so horrible.
What, are you in that space? You better not be.
Oh no, I'm in security hall, but you guys are still losing time over.
You caught up to me, you fucking bastard!
Oh,
I'm in security hall!
What? No fucking way, dude.
I can't do these fucking stages! I hate this so much!
Oh, the fucking horror, the despair in your voice.
Done!
dude.
I want to make an entire fucking game of treasure hunting just to fucking say you can do it decently.
49 seconds
Why
on
is he behind
Sonic.
there?
Dark story
What-
done.
what to do? Oh my God,
Cosmic
wait,
Wall!
I can do this. I can actually do this.
I love Cosmic Wall. It's so fun.
It is such a good level.
Hold up, hold on.
If if only anti-gravity physics would have been in Sonic World, Cosmic Wall would have been a great stage to put in.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would like gladly try and convince Oz to add that.
Oh my God, I'm fucking done. with
Honestly,
it.
I think it would
Oh,
probably
I
be
know.
too difficult.
Finish security hall.
Oh, we're
I
in the
mean,
same
he-
fucking place, and you were like
he
10
won't
stages
add it.
behind me.
But like still.
How did I get rank B? How did I get rank B? Fuck.
Warning, warning, warning. Plot irrelevant.
Flying down.
Warning, warning. Fucking mad space. Except we're not.
And now I get
Yeah,
to sit.
warning. Mad space approaching.
Mad space
I can't
approaching.
believe this-
Wait, if
You know what?
could you imagine if Sonic Adventure 2 had a hard mode? Would Mad Space be insane space?
Mad space is the hard mode. I don't know what
Wait,
you're
wait,
talking
there-
about.
Wait a minute.
There are
wait,
hard mode
mission,
missions.
Yeah, mission 5 is hard mode, is it not?
I mean, like super hard mode, like Sonic Heroes. You need all of the power-ups in order to get everything.
Okay, whoever loses this whoever loses the race, there's a stake now. You have to play Mad Space Expert, and it has to be on stream.
Whoa.
Okay,
No,
Two.
I refuse.
It's gonna be Syph.
Be
Yeah.
waste. Head straight to your goal by any means.
And
I love Throw It All Away.
I
It's such a
know.
good song. Okay, you want to know what's okay? Funny thing about my childhood, when I was really little and I first heard the credits theme Shadows theme song for the first time, and I was listening to the lyrics, I swore up and down that I heard it. I could have thought he said "head straight for a bowl of kidneys."
Head straight for the ball.
What the
Yeah, it
fuck?
does. Oh my god.
what's
Okay,
the
fucking hell.
ending theme?
The ending theme for
Man, dog, whatever's dead.
It's throw it all away by Everett Bradley.
Alright.
The end
Shadows
of the
theme.
Dark story.
which is
Yeah.
also Shadow's theme song for the game.
Okay, White
Yeah.
Jiggle, let's go.
And
And
it only occurred to me recently that throw it all away is like Shadow like recapping his promise to visit the Ark and like look down at Earth again.
No, I refuse. I want to get game over right now. I want to get our lives back. Fuck you. Let me die. Let me die.
I only know
Like,
like,
the
part
whole-
of
the
the
whole-
lyrics.
The whole song about the whole song of Throw It All Away is about Shadow getting to the Ark and seeing that view one last time before the world explodes.
Damn.
White Jiggle.
What are the lyrics to signify that?
Okay, let's go. White
Head
Jiggle.
straight to something.
Your goal by any
where you
means.
can beat. Yeah, goal by any means. There is a door that something opens. There's a window with a view you've never seen. Get there, no matter how long it takes.
Damn. That's some pretty good lyrics. Damn.
The lyrics in a lot of Shadow stages are really like dark and like super
Oh
profound.
yeah, hurl into the Olive Garden.
No. if you listen to the spot, there's one part in Rhythm and Balance, White Jungle's song. You can listen to one of the lines. One of the lines in the song is shoot, trying to think of what it was again.
Doesn't it say Shadow don't leave me upset?
Or Shadow don't make me upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite
And then
Shadow
it's
songs are.
I put my faith.
I don't know.
This is why I love Shadow so much, because he's got so much more meaning to, like, conceive.
Yeah.
My favorite Shadow songs are the BioLizard theme and the
Sonic
Aw,
Adventure 2.
Supporting
Last
me is
episode.
fucking amazing.
it
Wishes
totally is.
are eternal.
Isn't I'm pretty sure the lyrics to Supporting Me, if I can recall, is like Shadow coming to his senses, and like something about like I can't quite pinpoint it, but like one of the lines towards the end is him saying, "I'll never lose my confidence."
Yeah. Let's see if I can remember what the lyrics were. I believe in my future, farewell to the shadow.
It was my place to live.
But now I need your hand. Lead me out with your light. I have breathed in the disgusting air of darkness, but I'll never lose hope. It's either out or hope.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then it says,
It's
to the
about Shadow
pressure,
coming to his
everything
senses.
is like an illusion. I'll be losing you before long. And then
Yeah,
there's
so he's
that.
referring to Maria.
You were supporting me.
Yeah, exactly. So he's basically referring to Maria, and it makes sense because the whole like thing where Shadow like sheds a tear about Maria happens before the BioLizard boss fight.
It also makes sense too in the terms of if you compare it to basically what Shadow was originally created for as the cure for Maria's. Basically, he was supposed to be the ultimate life form.
Nids.
Yeah, the cure,
Yeah.
basically to be the way to cure Nids, which was ultimately the thing that took Maria's life. So in a more or less sense, Maria was supporting Shadow, like emotionally and like,
Yeah.
you know, from beyond the grave. And meanwhile, Shadow was actually supporting Maria in the sense of basically being her life support. That's why it looks like the BioLizard is like attached to tubes and machines.
Exactly.
Shadow was Maria's life support, and Maria was Shadow's emotional support.
My second favorite song is "I Am." It might be edgy as all hell,
yeah.
but it's still.
I Am All of Me
It's,
is really good.
full double
that-
meaning, kind of
it's-
full,
it's-
whatever.
Ben, go away. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. I've just got to pause.
That's fine.
What's the drift button in kart racing again?
Oh, you just gotta release the A button and then repress it back down again.
I see. Okay.
Oh, just as a tidbit, if you are drifting downhill, if you're constantly drifting while on a flat surface, you'll remain your downward speed momentum, and you won't slow down. As long as you're constantly drifting back and forth.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
finally.
I Am All of Me just...
I
It's just
I
Shadow
finished
confused
Wet
again.
Jiggle.
Just now you finished White Jungle. Man, you're gonna have a lot of
Yes, I
fun
just
in,
now-
in extra hard mat space.
I'm not playing extra hard space now.
Yes, you are.
But you know what the problem is with extra hard mad space? You need to get the power-ups, like the Mystic Melody and everything. So if he has he has to do extra mad space, he has to go back and collect all the power-ups for Rouge.
Gerbil, what were you saying about I Am?
I'm pretty sure I Am All of Me is just... It's just about Shadow, like, being confused again. And Shadow, like, claiming no one knows him. Because he said the lines go, go ahead and try and see through me, do it if you dare.
1 step forward, 2 steps back, I'm there. Do it. Times 4.
I mean, to be-
Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy.
I want to just hear like the lines from all of these Sonic Adventure 2 songs just said by voice member cast in just the most monotone tone of voice.
I mean, to be fair, but
It's
I
kinda
Am
weird.
Me. Fucking.
It's kind of weird. I just killed Sonic and his fucking eyes are still open, like so he's just staring like he's dead on the ground.
I honestly hate the direction they took with Shadow in Shadow the Hedgehog. It's like, look at me, I'm so edgy now, humanity and dark. But even in all of his themes, it like says that. But with like throw it all away, it's just Shadow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean to be fair, like, what direction would you take him? Would
Back
you
to how
not
it used to be in SA2.
Which is
Sticking by his promise. He's not. His
Sticking
appeal isn't just in his edge.
of course, but
It's
I
his
gotta get him
character in
over.
general.
Oh,
of course,
finally
but,
the best
like,
stage of the game.
what Route 280?
Did you get a game over,
Really good
Gerbil?
stage of the- really good stage of the
Yeah, I
entire
did.
Why did you guys
I hate the
grind?
tails boss fight.
I died on that multiple times too. Don't feel bad. It gave me some trouble. I think I died 3 times.
Gerbil, about Shadow, I think that by the end of SA2, his character arc is basically complete. He kept his promise. He protected the Earth, and he died a noble death.
So what? Does that mean he has to hate humanity, find everything dark, and have no hope? You know, this destruction is the only tale we tell. White is black and black is white. Nothing ever fills this hole inside your heart.
In Shadow the Hedgehog, the whole thing is about him having amnesia and Black Doom basically filling the holes.
So that was such a
And-
bad decision on Sonic Team's part to ever include that. The whole amnesia gimmick is just.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of.
What's with that hedgehog that looks like my twin?
Okay, I think it was done better in Sonic handled. Shadow choked to be
Hero?
honest. Heroes Shadow was still cool, calm, collective. You know, just watch this. With
No.
Shadow the Hedgehog, it's damn.
No worries.
I don't mind. Truth be told, I don't mind Shadow being like the one who swears minorly, like saying "damn." I don't mind that. I think that's very fitting.
I would fucking
Like-
love if just once he falls down and goes, fuck!
I'm just sick of his appeal being in the edge.
Again, what direction would you take him? His character
Uh,
arc is complete too.
Let's take a look at this from a different perspective. Shadow is a gun soldier. He is a secret undercover agent of a gun. It could be about not only the promise he made to Maria, but his vow to protect the world for that matter, or protect the innocent. It doesn't have to be black heart. I hear no, feel no evil.
I don't know. I feel like just making him a gun soldier and protecting the world and all that shit. That doesn't really advance his character, does it?
At
Well,
this point,
how
while I'm waiting on you
does-
guys, I'm just collecting the power-ups.
How does
done?
giving Shadow amnesia and making him rediscover his purpose develop him anyway? Like
I'm not claiming that.
Hold on.
I think it's dumb that they
Ace.
revived him anyway.
Done?
He should have been dead.
Shadow, as much as I love Shadow, is my favorite video game character of all time. But they should have let him die. They should have let him die. Like for God's sakes, he would have went out on such a good note.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, at the end of SC2 where it showed that screen of Shadow half faded against like Mobius, I cried. I'm like, are you shitting me? Like that was the last thing I wanted to happen in Sonic Adventure 2. Like I was kind of suspecting it would happen, but I didn't think it would actually happen. And I was in like tears that Shadow actually died.
Yeah.
But it was good tears. Like he fulfilled his promise. The world is saved. But I feel they could take him in a good direction now. Like
Mhm.
I
continuing to.
I feel like that with Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Heroes, the direction they took Shadow in with the whole android thing, that there might be multiple Shadows and he might be an android, and maybe that's where his whole amnesia came from. I think that's kind of a good direction, honestly, because
You know canonically that the Shadow didn't actually die, right?
No, he just
Just
felt
making sure.
he just smack dabbed
Yeah.
right into the earth like he face planted
He
like
got
Sonic.
amnesia. He didn't actually die. Like
You-
the Shadow we've seen in the franchise is the same Shadow.
You want to know what I find funny? Shadow falls from space, smashes into the earth, and he wakes up with amnesia. Sonic falls from space in Sonic Unleashed, and he's just minorly inconvenienced.
Well, Chip got amnesia, so
Chip
But
got
Chip didn't get
that's a whole
amnesia from
different
falling from space. He got amnesia because freaking
No.
Sonic fell on him.
Yeah,
Fat ass
exactly.
fell.
Well, to be fair, I don't think Werehog did land on his head, didn't he?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
shit, ah,
He
no.
landed
Whoa.
straight on his head and freaking face planted right into the dirt.
Hold on.
Maybe it was the power of Gaia.
Got a game over. Now I need to continue from Skyrail, but I don't know.
Oh, I got to Skyrail. I'm on Skyrail now, actually. Yeah.
Is it hidden?
You're
base in this
lying.
set? Yup, it is. Or not. No, it's not. What the hell?
I've done a fair few drafts of what Shadow could be in future games, and one of my most fond ideas was giving Shadow the obsession, like the hidden passion for flowers.
You're not the only person who liked that.
Yeah, I feel giving him a passion, or giving him. I wrote up this draft where occasionally Shadow would visit this one willow tree on the outskirts of the city, and he would admire flowers, admire the flowers around the trees. Like he had a passion for nature, and the world he saved.
He found beauty in the world that he
Yeah,
basically
exactly.
was
He
sworn to
found
protect.
love in the world. And I also had this idea a long time ago. I think I've already said it, but Shadow rescues a little girl from a burning building while her mother's still in there. Shadow's face is just really expressionless, and he doesn't seem to give a shit at first. And she starts crying, and he looks behind, and she just won't stop crying. So Shadow, since Shadow has a hidden passion for flowers, he pulls out a flower out of his pocket and puts it behind her ear and smiles and pats her head, showing a secret passionate side of Shadow, and then goes in to rescue her mother. So I have ideas.
Now, will Sega ever pick you up?
No, because Sega's not smart. I don't want to poke the bear here, but
It's because they want to write cartoons and not characters.
Yeah.
They want the right, easily digestible characters that people can quickly play as.
Having complicated characters
I like how in the fucking,
is just
it's
not
like
a
how,
thing for Sega.
It's like how it was clear that Sonic Forces Shadow DLC was so haphazardly quickly put together. Even the trailers were on the trailers, part of it just zooms in, artificially zooms in onto Shadow's face from another trailer, and it just you can clearly tell it's looks terrible. And it's just
I love how
nonsense.
in the PC version of Episode Shadow, the trail effects weren't even changed from Sonic's.
Yeah.
They were still blue.
Yeah, but they fixed that, I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but it just further points that it was rushed out.
Yeah, it was clear that they just copied fucking.
It was unnecessarily rushed out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the reason why is because I genuinely believe that the Infinite had a complete different backstory until late in development, and then they changed it. I still
It's
genuinely
such-
believe that.
It's such a
Because-
shame.
Because they make so many references to him being created and all that sort of stuff. But if he was created, then why? You could say, oh, the Phantom Ruby is the part that's been created, but they specifically reference him being created, not the Phantom Ruby being a creation, Infinite himself.
I mean, to be fair, Infinite is sort of a creation. He's a cyborg infused with the Phantom Ruby.
He's not a cyborg,
No,
is he?
He's not a
just mercenary.
cyborg. He's completely.
Guy. Yeah, he's just a guy. That's the problem.
He's just.
That's the issue with it. He's just some guy.
A guy with a robotic mask and his gem stuck in his chest.
His mask isn't robotic.
Yeah, no, it's just a mask. That's the thing.
Alright,
It's
I've done the
just a
dark
mask.
sword.
Nicely done, Gerbil. And also, Syph, I didn't get the chance to answer your question, but yes, I have been done with the Dark Side story for about, I want to say 10 minutes now.
I'm on a go.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, if you probably listen really closely to the song that plays during Ed Golem's track, you can actually hear an homage to the Death Egg song from Sonic Adventure, or Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh my god. I
Like,
hate this.
in the notes played. It's really apparent when you listen closely.
I hate
Oh, good.
this.
Fucking Ed Golem's dead.
Also,
What?
if you
Already?
destroy the egg golem, and then right while during the death animation, if you jump at the right time into the sand, it'll play his Eggman's death cry, and then what happens is then you can then press the button to shoot, and then you can rotate Eggman around in circles during the result screen while his mech is jumping up and down. It just looks like his machine is malfunctioning. I did it on my end. It's hilarious.
Does anyone? Does anyone? Does anyone find it weird that the Tiny Chow Garden is credited in SA2?
No, because it was locked on. It came out around the same time.
No, but it was Sonic Advanced.
Okay, mad space.
Syphyous is suffering.
I realized I fucking opened my eyes after laughing and saw mad space on the fucking loading screen. My brain just broke. No, but about Tiny Chow Garden though, like, yeah, actually, what the fuck is the point of having it in the PC version? Like, it's not like you can on the Steam version. Like, they clearly edited some stuff from the Steam version. It's like, why would they like not remove those credits? Since you know, there's no way to access Tiny Chow Garden in this version of the game. There's no connections possible.
Well, it's a lazy port.
But okay.
I mean, at least it's a port. It's better than not getting the thing at all.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the Mystic Melody.
True.
I
And
forgot.
First emerald piece.
My radar hasn't even gone off yet.
Oh god, I'm doing this lowdown thing again.
A place where it's not flat, so a place where it's flat. Gotcha. No. Let me off this fucking fruit!
I also think I
That's
brought
right.
this up at 1.2, but
what is this?
Omo Chow is
Wait a second. Hold on, I think my hand said something. Was it I like something? Lana? I like Lana?
no, I said I was trying to say
A
Lana.
container within a container. That was a bad joke, sorry guys. Actually, no.
Lana equal I?
What am I missing?
Where
Life.
are you?
I
Ace?
can't get the thing in
Oh, wait,
security
never mind,
hall.
screw that.
Yeah,
I'm on-
Ash is fucking dumb. No.
I'm in Dry Lagoon at the moment, just looking around, trying to remember how I get there. Oh right, that one's there.
Maybe it's around.
Mystic Melody acquired.
Oh my god. I actually fucking followed hints and managed to find a fucking emerald piece, radar
Alright.
connection.
Behind place, so.
Gentlemen, are you ready to commence? Oh, no.
Oh. It's close. I found an emerald piece!
Is it the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The star under
It's not. It's in
roof.
the two connected storage containers. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, then I see.
I like how it just goes, and fuck you, here's where exactly its location.
Has anybody ever noticed that the sound that plays from the Mystic Melody when platforms spawn sounds like a wet fart?
Yep.
Yeah, what?
The Mystic Melody sometimes will make platforms spawn, and the sound that plays when they happen, it just sounds like a person passing a wet fart.
Mystic Melody. Oh, right, yeah, I completely forgot about that fucking thing. It's so pointless it hurts
Two
anyway.
contained connected storage containers which are floating. How do I get to them?
You've got a little bit of time to kill, Gerbil. We may as well go on ahead and like go through and collect power-ups.
Holy shit, this is actually going pretty good.
Lagoons.
This is actually going pretty fucking well. I got the second emerald piece almost.
Oh, what?
See, I told you
got the
Mad Space
second
wasn't a
one?
problem.
Holy shit,
Oh
oh my
my
god.
god.
Holy shit,
Holy
please.
shit, this is
Please,
dangerous.
don't
This
make
is
me, don't,
dangerous
please
for
don't
me.
make me cry. Just don't make me cry. Let me find this last piece. I fucking beg of you, game. Don't have me cry in this fucking game.
Oh, this is dangerous for me.
I just need to find another fucking box. Another box. Come on. Come on. Be nice. Oh, there's another monitor. Alright, what do you say? The container, the what? The container without an opening. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so that's containers. Gotta go up. Alright. Okay, how do I get out this fucking? How do I get out this
Where
fucking?
is it? Where is it? I'm all the way at the top of the stage. I don't see any containers.
There's containers, I'm sure.
Oh man.
No. Okay, come on. No, wrong fucking thing. Wrong thing. I'll just turn around. It's fine. Fuck you. I'm not letting this fucking stage. I will not let the stage get to me. Not today.
He ain't gonna let it get to him. He's just gonna creep.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, like this. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Maria.
There's the second
Welcome
boss.
back, Shadow.
Bounce pad!
That's just like his whole fucking shtick. Just.
Dangerous moon. Okay, dangerous moon. So that's down where the planets are.
The new
So
outfits in
that's
Mario
over
Odyssey
here
were
because
added.
that
Oh
looks
my
like
God.
a moon, right?
It's yellow.
Right?
It's yellow. Come
This
on.
is the holy
On the
planet.
ground.
Okay, so not this.
I didn't know they added new outfits to Mario.
Hang on.
Oh god.
Hang on a sec.
Oh,
Guys, Gerbil, what did you say?
I don't know, they added some new outfits to Mario Odyssey. Like 2 new ones.
Yes, all of you and baseball.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my fucking god.
I
I
need to
actually
go
managed to
buy-
finish my space in 5 minutes.
I need to go ahead and buy these costumes real quick.
Oh my god.
Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm at the final one. Come on.
Also, gentlemen, can I just say that Mario Odyssey Game of the Year for 2017?
Yep.
Yeah, 2017. Anyone else agree? Like, seriously?
I haven't played it.
So I don't know.
haven't played many games.
It is the best game I have ever played in my life. Ever. And I am the most analytical person you will ever meet. Fuck, I'm lying. But I'm one of the most analytical people you'll meet. And I can successfully say that this is the best game I have ever played in my life.
Even better than Sonic 3D Blast for the Sega Saturn.
That holds a special place in my heart, and you know that. Don't make me compare those games.
Well, you just said it's the best game you've ever played, so you're honestly comparing those two.
Okay. Look, 3D Blast Saturn, as much as it pains me to say this, is complete utter trash. But it holds such a special place in my heart.
Why though?
Because it was the first Sonic game I think I ever played. Well, it was the first 3D one. I have
My
very
God.
vague memories, and Rusty Ruin Act 2 from 3D Blast on the Saturn is my favorite Sonic like song ever. It's
It's an enclosed area. Okay.
so is Mad Space the worst stage you've ever played in a video game?
Yeah, one of not the worst, but
Undoubted.
one of the worst.
What's the worst?
Mm,
Oh, I forgot 06 was a thing.
Yeah, Mach Speed section, Wave Ocean. We're not gonna make it. Better speed up.
Let me think. Okay, there's quite a few like terrible games I can think off the top of my head. Surprising number of those are RPG Maker games. Actually, not surprising in the slightest. But let me think. Worst
Well, like
stage.
RP shit maker. Got him.
It's just shit in general. Just shit. No RPG. Just shit.
Shit maker.
You right.
Shit machine.
Shit machine. Well, the thing is, the one thing that kind of pisses me off about RPG Maker is just a fucking like money bag maker. Because they fucking have like DLC for the most like fucking basic shit. Like there's a scene maker, right, which helps you make scenes in RPG Maker, which costs 20 fucking quid. Like what the fuck? Why?
A scene maker?
Yeah, like fuck off. I mean, like granted that like you don't actually need any of the stuff to make a good game. I mean, or at least a decent game. Like I mean, in all fairness, right? I really fucking shouldn't be using RPG Maker for the shit I use it for. Like, Tricomax is a game that should never.
There it is.
Tricomax is a game that should never be made in RPG Maker, but fuck.
Scythe, you're like Red, okay? You do extremely good work on such arguably shitty programs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically.
I just
I mean-
finished Mad Space, 8 minutes 35. Hell yeah.
Good job.
I'm not saying SketchUp shit. I'm just saying it pales in comparison to
It
Syphyous.
doesn't sound Blender. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the same kind of thing. Like RPG Maker's a pretty fucking shitty engine, but like it's because I've used it for so long, and like when it came to making Tricomax, like I didn't have the know-how something like Unity to make the change to like learn it and make the game. Like I just didn't have the time to do that. Like, you know.
Exactly.
Then I mean, there's no better time to. There's no.
Oh no, I'm learning
There's
Unity
time to
at
learn
the same
Unity,
time
yeah.
because obviously like with
Gerbil.
PDX, like you know and all that. Whee!
What? When did they add the knight outfit?
Yesterday.
In a previous episode.
Oh, I want to get. So I want to buy the Waluigi outfit.
Wah.
What?
You get that in like post game, like.
Yes.
No, you have to get. Yeah, you have to get. You have to buy it in the store after you complete the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, the sheer amount of replayability in Mario Odyssey is fucking phenomenal.
I know,
It just
right?
keeps
I
you-
know, right? Yeah. Like I could only dream to have that much fucking replayability in a fucking game.
Like seriously, like they got the game, they finished it, and then they would have spent at least another like a year on adding extra content after you complete the game. Like I guarantee you that year when the Switch was revealed was just extra content for Mario Odyssey. And bug fixes, of course, but like the story was done. You know what I mean?
Knuckles is dead.
How is like okay, like how is the story mode and like the extra content like which is better, like the game or the post game?
They're both just as good as each other. Like the
Yeah.
story is engaging, it's fun. The dialogue is so wacky and cool, and the bosses are amazing. Just discovering the new worlds and your first power moons. It's just the interactions, the New Donk City concert, the festival. It's so fucking beautiful. Like doing the races in the story mode with the like Alaskan the snow world. It's just like enchanting. It's
Like that's
beautiful.
something
And then
Honestly,
actually
honestly, I think that the New Donk City concert is gonna be just as iconic as stuff like there aren't that many iconic Mario moments, more like levels. But but if I compare to Sonic with the iconic Sonic moments, I'd say
Oh, yeah.
I'd say it's about it. It's gonna be about the same level as Super Sonic and Sonic Adventure DX. in
Yeah,
terms of iconic
that's-
moments. It's gonna be
that's-
memorable. Shit.
Exactly. Like the it's funny. The only memorable Mario I have is the New Donk City princesses in another castle.
Yeah. Mario doesn't have moments. Mario doesn't have a world, you know.
I
He's all
want
about
you to
gameplay first.
I want you to keep in mind something. The final level of Super Mario Odyssey is an open world. Is a map you can revisit. Is just as big as all the other worlds. It's fucking phenomenal.
Seriously?
It's like they got Super Mario 3D World, just an open world adventure with endless amounts of content. It's just I couldn't ask for a better game.
You know, from watching the completionists like a lot, right? Like something I've learned is that like the game and your post game should be just like different experiences, but like both as fun as each other. Like both really fun. Like from seeing like games that like have like a lot of post game content, but like no rewards or just like little to do after you beat the game. Like there really is something to be said about like just a base game isn't really enough for people anymore.
Exactly. No one's interested in just playing. Like, nowadays. I know as an individual, I want to buy a game that I will pick up again and again and again. Mario Odyssey is that game tenfold. Like, it is the best Mario game. It's the best video game I've ever.
Like
It's
like
just-
something like the indie game market was something like Cuphead, right? Cuphead might be an absolutely amazing game, but honestly, after you beat the game,
There is no replayability.
like the only thing
there
you
is
can
none.
really do is unlock stuff by getting perfect ranks. But you've got to be such a fucking perfect player that you just can't be ours. Like
That's
I
not
always
really
think that should be a
replayability.
good
It's
yeah, like I think like there should be like,
Mm.
you know, because something that will be cool and you know, is like having like just extra stuff to do. I mean, obviously I know they're gonna be adding more bosses. I know they're doing that, but it's like
More costly, you say?
no more bosses for Cuphead.
Oh,
Yeah.
thought for a second you were talking about more bosses for Odyssey, which would be.
That would be. The game is still getting updated, and Luigi's Balloon mode is actually addictive. Like it's actually addictive, and you can literally profit off Luigi's Balloon mode just by getting people to try and look for your balloon, and it does it at random. So you may log into Mario Odyssey one day. You may play Mario Odyssey, and you'll have like 750 coins just from people trying to find your balloon, and it's like this game is so perfect.
Dude, seriously, I think that they took the concept of Luigi's Balloon World from all the fucking challenge videos that people are doing on Mario Odyssey. It is amazing to see how much people want to see what they can do and what they can and can't do in Mario Odyssey, and just using the movement system. And thanks to that, fucking Luigi's Balloon World uses that to its fullest potential by having people put balloons in weird places, and you just need to get there. So it's just challenges all over again. Some of the most popular spots are really challenging jumps. For example, the Lake Kingdom picture jump is a very popular balloon spot, and that is an extremely hard jump.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about, actually.
I have no
Is
idea.
it the one that takes you to the Luncheon Kingdom? The pool where Lakitu usually is, and there's a painting below it?
Did you just say
And
the
you just do,
Luncheon
like,
Kingdom?
Yeah, the Luncheon Kingdom.
It must be.
Don't, Ace, don't!
Was it unforgettable?
Guys, I beat Tails on my first try.
Oh my god, you're already at Tails. I'm still in
I
Carnival.
beat Tails on my first fucking try. That's amazing. But
Mario
have
Odyssey.
you noticed something about like games, right? Like the stuff like extra content really kind of disappeared for quite a while, like a good like fucking decade or so. Because like I can remember like a lot of PlayStation 2 games that had like mini games and shit that like, and like even Adventure 2 here has like a whole racing fucking mini game and Chow War and some of that. Like, mini games aren't actually needed at all, but like they are there. And like I remember fucking like was it Rayman 3 and Rayman 2 and like Rayman Central had like a lot of fucking mini games going on that was extra content. And like, but like after a certain period in time, like 2006, like the PlayStation 3 era.
Yeah.
It kind of just fell off.
There was just none.
Around PlayStation 3, extra was replaced by DLC.
Yeah, and I fucking hate. Like the only time I think DLC should ever be put into a game is if like it's a huge fucking update. Like okay, like apparently I've never actually played. I've never actually played GTA. Was it GTA 5? I think it is. But apparently one of the fucking GTA's anyway. But apparently one of their DLCs is actually so fucking big it's like a whole other game. And like, yeah, I get that. Like if you want to just make the same engine again and the same game, but like not make a whole other game with like stuff like that, that's fine. You know, I get that. But when it's stuff like, you know, like, oh, pay an extra £5 for fucking a season pass or some shit, like, fuck off.
No, that's
Fuck
just
you
no.
and your season passes. I don't even know what a season pass is. I still haven't figured out what a fucking season pass does.
Breath of the Wild also is a Nintendo. You know what? I think they were just saving like the big guns for the Switch's release.
Yeah,
Because we got Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild. Exactly. Switch will be the most dominant console. Watch it. It will be the best, most selling dominant. It will outsell PS4 and Xbox One, and rightly so. Because Nintendo is. It will.
It's got to outsell the PS2 to be the best selling console of all time.
No. I mean, outsell the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It's going. It's going to outmatch them. It will. And when that happens, I want to rub shit in Microsoft and Sony's face and be like, you sat in the corner and excluded Nintendo from everything, and they're better than you now. They're better.
Although, in all fairness,
They've
Nintendo
always been better.
Excluded Sony originally, so.
Well, Sony are an arsehole. Yeah, look at them now. Sony is putting Crash, arguably their most iconic mascot, on the Switch.
I mean,
Yeah.
also,
Which was a PS4.
Which is awesome because fucking.
Those who
I
cannot
was
learn
so
from
sad.
history are doomed to repeat it.
Like,
Hey, Sega.
like when I heard that it was a fucking exclusive to fucking PS4, I was like, no.
The good news is it is coming out on PC, isn't it?
Yeah, July.
And
then-
I'm gonna buy a copy for the Switch and the PC because I already have a copy of the PS4. So I'll have 3 copies, and I'm excited to sell.
Why are you gonna buy 3 copies of the same game?
Because
Don't-
I am a
Don't
die-hard
question the management session.
Crash Bandicoot and Sonic the Hedgehog are my favorite video games
so
ever.
You said you never played the GBA games, did you?
Oh, no, I haven't because I've
Gotta
never had
play
the
them.
opportunity to. I
Gotta
never
play
grew up
them.
with.
They
I've
are
ne-
they are very good games.
I never grew up with the Game Boy Advance. I had the only way I got to play Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3 was through an emulator,
the
and I've
hell did
only
it grab
just
a
started to
hold
play
of me?
Kirby. So like, you know, I'm missing out. I've missed out on a lot.
I think basically there's 2 Game Boy games you're gonna know for Crash. There's Crash XS, the huge
Yeah,
adventure.
Big
I think that's
Adventure.
like-
Mhm.
and there's
in-
Entrance. Yeah.
Entrance, yeah, I know all the GBA games. I've just
Entrance
never played
is
this.
the better one, but
Yeah,
it's also like fun, I guess. But like it's not as good. Like it's just not as polished, really. Like they're not as
There's
good
the,
like the original or anything like that. But they're just like fun.
no, no,
Like, they're like what would be a good 2D Crash game. Like you know. it's
yeah,
fun.
no, of course. I've seen
The one you
views.
could ignore. The one you could ignore is fucking Crash Purple.
Yeah,
Oh,
orange,
gosh.
Spyro Purple.
Ignore that one, please.
Yeah, it's not really a Crash game, though. Like, it's not really a Crash
yeah,
game.
exactly,
It's
yeah.
just.
Oh, Shadow died.
I don't think Big Adventure was bad. I think it was just like not as
Oh
good
no,
as
not
say
bad.
Entrance.
Yeah. Entrance is better. Entrance was like the fucking game I played the shit out of.
I kind of want to say something. Frankly, like at this point, I don't think anyone really cares about Xbox just that because they don't
Xbox.
have anything. They're kind of stuck in the last generation because all they have right now is like shooters when really everybody's going away from that right now, and they don't have any exclusives.
Yeah, we're returning to the era of platformers. And it's good to see them getting a comeback, because those are honestly my favorite kind of games.
And personally, the only reason I kind of have a PS4 right now is just to play Kingdom Hearts because I love that series to death. And just like some other people said, Kingdom Hearts is basically as iconic and as important as something like Smash Bros.
Kingdom Hearts is legendary, and I cannot wait to buy Kingdom Hearts 3.
You have the 2.1, 2.5, and 2.8.
Never played them. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be my first game.
Really?
Yep, never played a Kingdom Hearts game.
Well then.
I've only played a little bit of the. I've only played the first world from the very first game. And that's it.
Never
The
played it.
island.
You need to get 1.5 plus 2.5.
I have Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on the PS2. I just haven't played them.
Fucking do. They're both amazing games. And if you
I
guys get the chance, play Chain of Memories on GBA. It's surprisingly deep in terms of gameplay. That is the story. Well, I'm not gonna bore you with the story. It is Kingdom Hearts after all. It is Kingdom Hearts after all. So
I just want Sully and Mike in my Kingdom Hearts game.
Kingdom
That's one of the
Hearts 3.
reasons I'm. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be buying Kingdom Hearts 3 because Monsters Inc. was my childhood.
Mike Wazowski.
Personally, 4 minutes. Final chase. Done.
Well,
Nice, I'm gonna
still
pee
in
real quick.
Final chase.
Final moments. Let's see who's gonna get mad space.
What? Mad space? What?
Last place does mad space super hard mode.
Yeah, we got a stake writing on this.
Fuck off. I refuse even if I wasn't last.
Let's see. One
Oh
life.
gosh.
Well, 1 and 0 life. So 2 lives basically. Ah, there we go. First hit. Let's go. Hey, second hit. Alright. I'll use your chaos control. I'll use your chaos control. God,
You know, for the very few code who decide to play fucking Shadow Storyline first, like, you basically get left with fucking Sonic using Chaos Control and being like, how the fuck did he do that?
Yeah, kind of
Like,
are.
this game is The entire game assumes you're playing fucking Sonic Storyline first. I hate when fucking games give you a choice, but it's an artificial choice. It means nothing because they expect you to do something first.
If I could just divert back onto, sorry. No, it's a point I want to bring up once this conversation.
What is it?
No, it's about Mario Odyssey. So I'm saying like keep having the.
Oh,
conversation
okay.
about-
We're pretty much done anyway, so.
Ah, okay. Well, I just want to get this fact out there that Mario Odyssey did something that I would never have fathomed. Mario Odyssey's main gimmick is something I would have never have fathomed in my life. Possessing the enemy.
It's quite popular in a bunch of games.
I don't know why I never expected that to be a thing in a Mario game, and I was like outstanded when I found out at E3.
It was a power up in Kirby before that. In Kirby
They knew what they were fucking doing.
Nintendo always knows what they're doing.
Right?
Well-
they fucking knew what they were doing when it came to fucking the trailer for Mario Odyssey with the fucking dinosaur. Everyone was like, "Oh, what's this game? Fucking dinosaur game?" And then fucking
Monster Hunter? Is that Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter? Yeah.
fucking Mario.
God damn it! I game overed. Oh.
So did I.
I think so.
Again.
I think a few of my friends thought it was like an ARC port for the Switch. It's like Mario. What?
Yeah, you didn't expect a fucking dinosaur to be Mario. Fucking artificial chaoses! Fucking die!
Can I just say something as well? Once you finish the
No,
main campaign of
artificial
Mario, once you finish the main campaign of Mario Odyssey, you are treated to a bonus world that has secret moons in it that you can collect, and Yoshi. You get the Mushroom Kingdom. Then you unlock another secret world. Then you unlock another secret world, and then you can go back and collect all of the stars, the power.
Dark side and darker side are both extra world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that, huh?
Interesting. I really need to get a Switch.
Yeah.
I actually got the chance to try out that Super Mario cereal that got released.
Was it good?
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. Kind of smells like medicine.
Oh, that's not.
Oh my god, guys, have you seen the fucking Final Freddy cereal that came out?
What?
Yeah, it's Final Freddy's Nightmare Puffs.
That's the most.
From
sexual-
one review I've seen,
God
from
darn it.
one review of what I've heard of it, have you guys heard of Golden Nuggets cereal?
No.
No.
If you have that, basically, it's just that chocolatey. It's just a very sweet cereal, basically, you know.
Think of
I like that.
okay. You really want a good analogy for what the Mario cereal kind of is. Think of Lucky Charms mixed with Honey Smacks.
I have no idea what
Yeah,
either of these
that-
are, but
What are these?
American branded cereals.
You guys don't have.
Kid-
You guys not have Kellogg's products in your countries?
We do.
We have
Yeah.
Kellogg's.
But we-
That
look,
Kellogg's.
Kellogg's over here consist of Frosties, which I think you call Frosted Flakes over there,
Yeah.
and
Cocoa Pops,
and Cocoa Pops. I think that's what counts.
Rice Bubbles.
What, rice bubbles?
I don't know.
We just call it
you
I've
have
never
to
heard
have
of that.
some
we
pretty
call it
good-
rice.
I
Wait,
know
is it
about
like
you
little?
guys.
Is it like little tiny like little things that look like rice?
Yes.
So we call those Rice Krispies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, really fucking confused. Like, okay, like one thing that really annoyed me about fucking localization above anything else is fucking chips and crisps.
Do you have a Smiths?
Smiths.
Smiths
Spelling?
chips.
No,
S
maybe.
M.
But okay,
They're
wait.
like the
Okay,
main-
what to you is a chip? Because what is a chip?
A chip is a it's a crisp.
Okay, good. So no, maybe.
Okay, what is
No,
a
no.
crisp?
Okay, a crisp is
Crisp?
chips, like potato chips. You know the things you eat, potato chips, like fucking bags of chips. You know.
We call chips. We call like hot chips fries.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
call them.
Yeah, you guys call them fries, right? But
Yeah.
we call them chips, and then your chips are our crisps.
So,
Yeah.
but
Like,
for
what
us,
the fuck?
We call chips, like we call both things chips over here. We kind of don't care. So.
oh man,
Oh shit! Oh god, I'm dead. Sonic is really kicking my ass. over
Shahars,
here.
are you
It's
nearly
hard.
done? We need to start the last. Syphyous, sorry.
No, I'm still. I got a third game over in Final fucking Chase.
Oh, hey, at least you don't
Artificial Chaos is fucking god fucking piece of fucking. Yeah, at least match.
Ding!
You still you still have to do the hard mode of that space, by the way.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
What Sonic Wind? No.
Not Sonic Wind. What a useless move.
You cannot.
I'm
use
not
it
done
in
with you
single-
yet.
Why can't you use it in single player? Why can't you use this shit in single player?
Let's be fair, right? I think in Sonic World, the only fucking stage I think Sonic Wind will ever be used for, apart from speedrunning, is Scythe Dungeon. No other fucking stage, because you can just actually fucking use it to hit projectiles with. But like, Sonic, I've never fucking used Sonic Wind for anything in Sonic World except Scythe Dungeon because it's top down. You know?
I use it
That's
sometimes to get a little bit of extra air.
Oh, you were talking about the projectile. No, I actually always use it because while it shouldn't be on Sonic, it's still a tool, and I use it because it's a tool. But it's
I just find it really fucking useless. Like, it's just because everything needs a projectile for some fucking. Everything needs spin dash. Everything needs a projectile.
no, everything
needs to
kinda
be-
needs spin dash.
Fucking. What? No, I was joking.
Some sort of spin dash.
Like,
Get
if you're gonna
off
have a
my
spin
ghost.
dash, like, edit it because like fucking Max with spin dash.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Just an animation change when you find the.
Yeah. Like, just have it so like have it so that it goes just spinning animation. Just make it so like the legs like speed up or something, or like it gets ready to like jet boost forward or something like that. You know, like it'd be that
Oh,
easy.
man.
Just like how do you not spin?
Just a few different animations are fine. But no, it's all about consistency and how that's just a bullshit excuse for laziness.
No!
Yes.
What the heck was
I died in
that?
front of a checkpoint. I died in front of a checkpoint. Go watch the stream, Mace. Go watch
I
it.
could see it on the OBS on my second monitor.
Just go see it. Just watch me die.
I'm gonna say. Shit, I lost my train of thought.
Man,
Mine continued.
that was like a one frame dodge there, Sonic. What the hell?
You know, if you got the light speed shoes, you can
Shahars.
actually use the light dash through the chain of rings and hurt the other characters in the Sonic versus Shadow second
Oh
boss
yeah,
fight.
I know you can do that. It's just
Don't
kinda
you
hard
need
because
the
you
light
them
speed
to be
dash?
inside the fucking thing. What was it, Gerbil?
Would you like
Get
a
off
copy
those.
of R9? So you can play Lethal Highway. You can show it up on stream tomorrow.
Does it have R9 specific objects?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
That's
Here's the
bike.
thing, though. I don't want Oz to get mad at me for having R9 while I'm.
It's like I don't want R9.
That's okay. That's okay. But to be fair, who gives a shit? It's Oz.
It's like who
Like-
cares?
Yeah,
I could scream at him on the stream and call him every curse word I could possibly think of, and he'd still be sucking my dick because he needs my help.
Oh god.
So, it is blackmail, and I really don't care because he deserves everything he gets.
Did you fucking see, like, I think it was someone who left a message, right? And fucking someone left a message in the fucking Sonic Project DX server, basically with a message saying, you know, from Ozan saying, you know, like they asked him if he's gay, and he said yes, but if you tell anyone, I'll kill you. But like that's what I was like, what? Everyone fucking knows that. It's like public.
He
knowledge.
brings.
Dude, no. It's still. That's what he wants. You don't.
I
Just
get that, yeah. I get that, but like, oh,
Everyone
it's like
already knows anyway.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knew before that. He publicly said it. He was gonna rape his roommate. Remember?
Oy
Oh,
vey.
God.
God.
Let's not bring that up again. Jesus.
Oh well, just furthers you just furthers the cause. To be honest. Not being
Gerbil, what about that video?
What
Big
video?
difference between doing
Are we
it and
still gonna do
saying it, really.
Let's I have managed to grind 99 lives in the time period I've been waiting.
I don't get what you mean by video.
You know the video about Oz.
Oh, I've decided to put that on hold for a bit
Need to
because it's
remind you
kind of
guys we're still on
contradictory.
stream.
Kind of contradictory of me working for him and working on R9 while making an exposed video. Exactly.
Don't go with R10.
I'm not. I refuse to.
Like I
I'm
like
not
how
stupid.
Shahars
I
knows
still
from
can't
100%
believe.
certainty
I
that
still
R10
can't
will
believe that. Gerbil,
You
I'm
know my
so sick.
Shahars. You know my reasoning for.
I know, but like, you know that he's fooling you. By the way, I
I
just
know.
finished Dark Story.
He is. He's full of. He's just human
Look,
being.
at the end of the day,
one of the
right,
worst.
most of the people who play Sonic World, right, don't give a shit about anything that happens to the people who actually making the game. Like they
Yeah,
don't care.
they just want. I had a
just want
guy
the
that
gameplay.
came on. I had a guy that came onto my comment sections recently, and did I? Yeah, I told you this. I told you before.
Yeah.
He came on
You
like
told us in the
shitting
thing.
on me, and then I say, "Oh, I'm a dev," and he's like, "Oh, wow, that's so cool." He subscribes to me and removes the dislike, and it's like, you don't have a train of thought. You know, you really need to sit down and think. Like, there's just, and you know, a lot of them are kids, so you can't really do anything. They're just mindless kids, stupid children.
Idiot.
You can't hold. You can't
Poor
hold it
kids,
against them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're naive children.
You know, yeah.
I just
Like,
look in the chat and I
look,
just
it's
see
like-
containers.
Like, I hate bringing this up, and I hate using examples of this, but you know Zbox? Zbox is just a kid, and like, Godspeed to him, but like, it's kind of hard to see when people see the difference between what's really going on and what's, like, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of get the impression that Zbox is sometimes oblivious of to what's actually happened to us. Because, like, some people, as I said, are just really...
Z-Box, sorry. I was confused because I was like, Z-Box, like, oh,
Yeah, no,
right,
no,
Z-Box.
I'm not dissing on Zbox, by the way.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a really
obviously,
cool
yeah.
guy. It's just, you know, you know what I mean?
Oh god.
Well, many people seem to be very like unaware of like what actually goes on, even though like it happened in front of many people. But like,
I'll be right back, guys.
I think it's because like when you're not experiencing something firsthand like yourself, it's a lot harder for people to actually understand like what it means. Because like it's very easy to say something like, oh well, that's bad, but it's just words and stuff, like whatever, But like to some people, like that can probably hurt, like
I think that it's because a lot of our audience is young, and because they're young, they're generally more naive and more positive. And as a kid, you think, oh, that person made a great game, they're probably a great person too.
Yeah, like
Which isn't.
I genuinely feel sometimes upset when I fucking see like someone like leaving a comment on one of Oz's videos, like they're so positive because they have no idea. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt my fucking self, but Sonic committed suicide, and I homing attacked him and committed suicide alongside him. I'm sorry, but anyway.
I'm already past the credits, dude.
Yeah, okay.
It's
anyway,
like
but that's the thing. Like, I see a positive comment, right? They're like, "Hey, I was crashed," and it's like, "Okay, that's awesome." And then like they say, "This is an awesome game," and could you add this and this? And then all of a sudden it's just like, "Fuck off." It's like, well.
yeah, exactly. They're like, dude, you're such a effing idiot. No requests. It's like,
It's obviously a kid.
it's sad. It's a kid, you know. I completely agree with you, Scythe. I completely agree with you. It's disgusting how he is. Like, you don't lose your shit with a kid. Like, you don't say that sort of stuff to children. You know what I mean?
And
Let's just have.
okay, like, and let's be fair, right? Let's
Then
be
again,
fair.
though, we're still saying that we're still talking about we're still saying stuff like stupid naive kids, being pretty harsh on them.
True, and not all kids are obviously like not every kid. But there's a lot of kids who are like who are naive. And, like
actually,
it's just because adults can be naive.
No, there's a thing that I'm trying to clear up here. I wasn't referring to the majority. I was referring to specific examples. Like, I wasn't referring to everyone as a whole. I was a portion of it. But you're right in the sense that, like, we shouldn't, if we kind of talk shit behind people's back, we're just as bad. You know what I mean? So I agree with you there, actually.
Yeah, like we're live
as long
on
as
the
it's
stream saying this, so like it's not like
if it's some things have to be said. Like, some things, discussion is good. We're not directly hurting. We're not hurting anyone. We're not offending anyone. Ozcrash, who gives a shit? It's Ozcrash. He deserves all of this, and he deserves to hear it. But like, you know.
Like it's a very big tell when someone doesn't know what Ozan did when they refer to him as Oz Trash.
Yep.
Oz Crash, I love your work. Just if you just knew, if you
He
just knew.
just knew.
But even
Also, if
some
you
of
just
the
knew
people
that-
know,
Frankly,
like, you know, they don't care.
I think it's possible to love someone's work but not love but absolutely
Yeah,
despise
yeah,
the person.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I love who's it?
I'm sure many people love Sonic Gather Battle, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. I love Gather Battle. Never played it. Looks great, but I love the look of it because I'm not gonna get melt. But I love Gather Battle, but I hate
Oh, fine.
like a demon. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's that. Why would you do that?
There are plenty of
Like I understand
examples.
he's trying to
There-
protect his mates, but like
an anime I recently watched the whole way through, Recovery of an MMO Junkie, which you should totally fucking watch, you guys. I'm dead serious. It's a great thing. Its creator is racist, like out and about racist, saying horrible dark shit. But he made such an amazing anime, and it can be really conflicting, because I mean, this person has made something really good, but they're also really awful. What should I think of that?
Well, it comes down to the point where they're bad people. You don't want to support them, and therefore I'm not going to support or check out their even if it's good content. You know what I mean? What matters to me is that you're a good person. That's all that matters to me. I don't care if you have content that I enjoy. If I think you're a bad person, I am not going to support your content in any way, and I will not watch it. That's what means the most to me.
I personally disagree. While I do really value fucking integrity and shit. You know me, I'm pretty big about it. But if there's quality content that I enjoy, I'm enjoy the content. I'll just differentiate.
You don't have to
the
like.
person from
You don't
the
have to
content.
support content to watch it. Like you don't have to support content to the user.
With
like,
YouTube,
like, if
that
you just
kind
use
of
an ad block or something, boom, like boom, that's it.
with
You
YouTube,
use
that's
that
kind of
for
that's kind of the point with YouTube, though. You know what I mean? As much
Kind
as
of,
like
pretty
it's
much.
Yeah, that's true.
like yeah, there's ad blocker, but like
He's
Who's
still
gonna
getting
use
views.
I'm not gonna use ad
Yeah.
blocker just to watch like someone's content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not using ad blocker at all.
It's not worth to me. Not worth it to me. No, I'm not gonna watch someone's content. If I don't like the person, I'm not gonna look at their shit. You know what I mean? Because I don't like them as people.
And
Only if you're outright a
in
bad
all fairness, like the only reason why I'm even still sub to Oz and any sort of reason is because I want to keep an eye on like what he's doing in terms of like
Fine.
R9.
Yep,
I'm not even subscribed to Oz.
basically me too. I just
I
want to
just
keep
look-
an
I
eye on
just-
what's going on with Sonic World.
I just rely. Go on.
I'm not doing this for it. The guy, I'm doing it for the game. At this point,
And
That's
you know,
basically
you gotta
how
keep
I
in
am.
mind. You gotta keep in mind that JoJo, Chaos, and I are also still working on Sonic World. So like,
Yeah.
what interest you show in, say, showcase videos of our stages, is more supporting. Well, no, it's still supporting Oz, but sentimentally, it's supporting us too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
as I said, not the guy, just the game. I still wanted to make it a good game despite everything, and I
Exactly.
applaud him for good additions.
You got heroes.
and now there's
Yes.
like multiple.
It's because Sonic World
Yeah,
inspired
weird.
so many people. Sonic World and partly Sonic
Actually,
Utopia.
I'm interested to know. I'm interested to know
Sonic-
about fucking Sonic Infinity and how they happened because I don't think Oban actually knew much about Sonic World at all. So it'd be interesting how to know like why he started.
Oban
making
Oban
it.
is actually a really nice person. Like he's a
Oh, he's a
genuinely
really
good
cool
guy.
guy.
Oh yeah.
And that's
He's a
what
really
that's
cool
something
dude.
I'm willing to support that project to the ends and back because of the type of person he is. It is something I will gladly support and I will gladly show interest in because not only do I love his content, but I like him as a person. He's a good person.
He's a good
And you know,
fucking guy.
that's the perfect combination. He knows how Sonic works. He's making a boost game that I might actually enjoy. You know what I mean?
Chance is good.
I feel the same way about Lang too. Like he's a genuinely nice guy. He's very smart, analytical,
Is that
and he
Great
makes a
Lang-
great fan
what,
game.
Shit, wait, what did Great Lang
I-
make it? I forget.
Lang,
Which one he's
people misconceive Lang because of how he presents his points or how he presents his arguments. He's not actually a bad person at all. He's actually a really nice person with a lot of like good morals and good support and like good advice for like anything. It's awesome.
He comes off as a tool, though. You can't deny that.
Yeah, because a lot of people basically don't like criticism. Like I think
He
that's one
comes
of the
he
main
comes
reasons.
off he comes off as a bit of an asshole sometimes, but like majority of the time it's just because he's had this conversation over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
had
yeah,
that
yeah.
same conversation you're having with him at least 10 times. You know what I mean?
That doesn't give him the excuse to be an asshole.
He's only an
And
asshole when ignorance is present. And it's not a lot.
No,
I'm not saying you're ignorant.
no. Stop right there, dude. Even in intelligent arguments, where some points that are brought up are pretty damn good. Every conversation I've had with him, he came off as a tool.
How many conversations have you had with Lang? to be honest?
3, and I know that's not a lot, but when 3 out of 3 times the guy comes off as a dick, that kind of ruins
It's
my
a
perception of it.
misconception. It's a real unfortunate misconception because like you know me, I'm not exactly a massive activist when it comes to classic Sonic or like or modern Sonic. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like that to that extent. But like as someone who appreciates the adventure games and the classic games, you really gotta start thinking like this guy knows his shit. This guy is right. Like it adds up, and like that's part of the reason why I really respect Lang because he's just this fucking machine like of like knowledge and like it's insane and like if you get to know him personally, he's a really nice person. Like
I never said he doesn't know his shit.
oh no, I'm saying that's one of the reasons why I value him. Because he's one of the few people that really know the ins and outs of Sonic as a whole and what works. And I disagree with him when he say that modern Sonic is extremely shit though. Like I completely disagree. But like I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I personally wouldn't want to be close and personal with someone who says I'm ignorant based on my opinions.
Did he say you're ignorant based off your opinion?
He didn't really say that, but that's the vibe you get from him. Okay, let's just stop this. This is. I feel like I can't be right here. I can't. I feel like this is. Change subject.
Sonic. Shit, no!
Kirby Star Allies looks pretty fucking awesome.
I've never really played many Kirby games. I've played a few, but not many.
It's a good fucking series. Really damn consistent too.
It's just fun. So I miss when games just meant to be fun. Like, do you remember that when games weren't meant to be like fucking like movies? They're meant to be fun.
Sure, but I mean, the whole games as movies telling a serious story, that started when everyone wanted to show that gaming is an art form, just like how movies and TV shows can be.
True, and even today, games still get shit on for like not being proper art or whatever.
Yeah, you know what's really sad?
What?
In the fucking movie industry, animation is
Yeah, still considered
Yeah,
just like
still
second class. Yeah.
considered something for kids and shit. And that's why when when truly great movies come up, nobody gives a shit about them. When really there's some damn great stuff in there.
An animated movie handled well is one of the best things. Like, Inside Out is one of my favorite movies of all time. It was just handled beautifully. Like, you could not have asked for a better movie, sorry. Like, in terms of animation. And,
What's
like, just, it's like the Sonic Unleashed of the movie industry. It's like, it does everything seemingly right.
seemingly?
Seemingly.
I
One of
think
the-
I think you mean Sonic Unleashed Day of movies, right?
I don't necessarily find the Werehog that bad, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I like Werehog. Yeah.
Like,
Well, I never
had,
played
like,
the HD version, so.
I've never had a
Right.
massive problem with Werehog. It's just, I don't know, a watered down
It's just because
Bayonetta.
it's just because it's not Sonic basically.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
Not,
That's why people
it is
like.
not Sonic.
It is fun once you learn, because there's an endless amount of combos you can do, and there's the medals and the secrets. It is fun. It's just not Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I just remembered that in that Sonic X fucking season review videos that I watched like yesterday, I saw a clip there where one of the gadgets Sonic used was the soap shoes.
What?
Sonic actually used the soap shoes as a fucking gadget in Sonic X.
He also used the treasure scope from.
And the Sonic Advance skating board. You know, the red one with
Yeah,
white
yeah.
stripes.
Yeah.
I actually recognized it back when I was a kid.
Well, I am
That is
back.
that is so awesome.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
I'm fucking around for the escape.
You guys
I'm
ready to do
fucking
the
around.
last story?
Yeah, I'm ready. Well, I'll be ready in a second, I guess. Tell me when you want to go,
Alright.
and I'll get to the screen.
I am ready.
Oh, cool.
As am I. I'm on the above the last
Okay.
story.
On there.
Alright, let's make
I'm
this
there
quick.
too.
Alright,
3,
ready?
2,
Oh, cute.
1. Fuck it, go.
Alright.
Half of this fucking game. Half this bloody.
Cannon's power. Let's go.
Get to the
half
core of the
fucking-
colony.
Are we
System alert, system alert.
starting?
Yeah, we
we're
started.
done.
Shit, I just started. Just started. What? No. Okay, Tails, let's go. Come on.
I can't forget if Cannon's Call was fun or not.
No, it's
not.
not.
Oh, why did I do this?
Like, what? Like every other mech stage.
Oh god.
No, this is the worst final stage in all of Sonic, in my opinion.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Including
06 would like to have a word with you.
Whoa, whoa, End of the world was fucking.
sounds like an awesome concept.
End of the
and
world.
has-
Okay, look. End of the world basically is like really fucking easy, but the problem with it is that like you can get cheap deaths, which is the main problem with it.
Like all of
End
Sonic
the World has
06.
amazing music.
The execution of End of the World was absolutely terrible.
End
No,
of the
you
World
can't
has amazing
deny that it
music.
was done disgustingly.
Why?
Oh yeah, no.
Because it was done awfully. Like, first of all, there
In
was
the
the
Eggman's
sheer
part.
amount of glitches, death planes, vortexes that would suck you in.
It's my turn.
Let's see, you would have to redo almost entire stages. I know you had to redo a large portion of Dusty Desert with Silver. There's completely unnecessary. There were no continues. Once you died, got a game over, you had to start from the beginning. You know, just the small things. Like Cannon's Core, the small things make it awful.
Yeah, I feel like basically going too long without any sort of checkpoint is a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like, even long stuff, like I get like that many games don't have checkpoints, like, you know, like bosses don't tend to have checkpoints, but like, I do feel like if a boss is gonna be super fucking long, it's gotta have a checkpoint somewhere.
Guys,
Yeah.
I forgot to get the air necklace for Knuckles.
Yes, you have. Let's see how you deal with it. You said I'm gonna fucking deal with it, so now you're gonna fucking deal with it.
I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna do it.
Like,
So wait, what does last place in this thing do? Yes. Oh my god, they have to play through chaotic Sonic Hero. Oh my god.
I'm already doing that.
Oh god. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
End of the World has amazing music, and the way that every character's theme in End of the World is, like, the way every theme is structured. I've seen a lot of people compare it to the several stages of grief. Like, you hear the tone, you hear the tones, you hear the melodies. It makes a lot of sense that it's melody related.
Alright, starting Knuckles, or Rouge's part, I mean.
What?
Of
No,
course you
no, no, no. Don't die, please.
Like, they could have easily had a fucking checkpoint after each of the bloody, you know, people, like, you know, like, if you, I mean, then again, I guess if you get game over, but, like, you know, it's like, if you die a couple times, you get a game over, so it's like the end.
There's no checkpoints. Well, I guess there is in the sense that, like...
Each character
Ah.
has a checkpoint, basically.
Yeah, each character is a checkpoint, but if you die with... You only get 3 lives to begin with, don't you?
Like, you know, like, I actually, really, there aren't many, when I said about bosses, right? You know, if they're long enough, they should get a fucking break, but there aren't actually that many bosses I can think of that are that fucking long that should get a break in between, or a checkpoint.
Usually you get...
If I remember correctly, for Cannon's Core, you have your 3 lives to start with. The lives all carry over for every character, so if you die with one character, if you get game over, you gotta do the entire stage over.
Alright, doing Rouge's section now.
Damn.
I'm still an Eggman.
Yeah, I'm still in Eggman's too.
Struggle with this one.
Oh!
I don't know how I'm gonna do this with Knuckles. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this with Knuckles. They're air bubbles, right?
Yes, there are air bubbles, they're just sparse.
So I have to be quick with my movement.
You're gonna have to be precise with your movement and make the best use out of all the air bubbles that you can possibly find in the stage.
You're gonna get fucked, Gerbil. I'm gonna love it.
Fuck you.
Eggman section done.
Alright, Rouge section done. Oh no, never mind. I have to press the switch. I forgot that's a thing.
Yeah. You gotta press the switch and make your way after you've made your way back.
Are you doing Knuckles section now?
Yes. I'm entering the first corridor with Knuckles.
Oh shit.
Also, if you're in the main area for the water for too long, artificial chaos will spawn and they'll start chasing you around the level.
Wait, what? Hold on. What?
Yeah, if you're in the water in the first part for too long, there are actual artificial chaos that will come out and they'll just start circulating around the area and hunt you down.
That sounds sadistic.
That's why you gotta make use out of the time switches.
Do I really have to hit the bottom of that switch? Like the
And
switch at the bottom of the...
Rouge section done.
Wait, how do you... Oh, there's a spring...
Where are you, Gerbil?
There's a block in the way. I'm trying to flick the switch now. Like the game is giving me troubles. Okay, there we go. I didn't know there was a spring there when I was trying to climb over the wall.
System
so I didn't
alert.
even-
About to start Sonic segment.
I'm doing a Knuckles section now.
So am I.
Sonic. Get past the energy field to get to the core. You're our last chance.
Wait, what do
We
I
are
have to
depending
do?
on you.
Fucking,
Knuckles, don't drown, please.
Oh god.
I hate how you can't attack in. I hate how you cannot attack
Fuck.
underwater. So the artificial chaos are just obstacles, which really sucks.
What? There aren't water bubbles in this section at all.
Oh no, there are water bubbles. I just saw that. I just saw them. It's just that they're hard to find.
Yeah.
How do you
Alright.
swim faster?
I am on the water slide. For those of you guys who probably might not have noticed this,
Knuckles' section. What?
but
that is so dumb.
the last segment in the water section for Sonic's part of Cannon's Core is actually an homage to Sonic Adventure 1.
Why is that?
Because it's a paying homage to Lost World's water slide.
Ah, I see. How come though? It's just a water slide.
It's because the arc literally has a segment that's designed to mimic that of the Shrine of the Master Emerald to harvest the energy's power.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No, I see. Where are the
Alright.
bubbles?
There's the bubbles at.
what am I actually going to be doing in Knuckles' segment?
Alright, I'm on the Bio Lizard. You have to hit a button that's at the top of the stage first to open up a door that's in the main part of the water.
Oh! Okay, I didn't do that. And I'm down to 0 lives as well.
Well, if you get a game over, you'll have to redo the entire stage over to begin with anyways, so...
I'll just consider that a loss. How about that?
Well,
Good
you
thing-
guys
good
gotta
thing
do it.
Good thing I actually practiced Cannon's 4. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
good thing,
Wait, how the fuck
good
do
thing
we
you
get up?
did.
Wait, how the fuck do we get up the stage then? What the fuck?
Knuckles section done.
There's a switch at the top of the water.
Sonic.
Up on the water.
Yeah, or at the top. At the one that you hit at the top of Rouge's segment is the what you gotta hit.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
That's-
fuck off.
So the issue is I've wasted all my lives. Just the route that Rouge takes.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
that's
Shadow!
what I did.
Dang it.
No.
Oh, I'm not in a good
Okay.
spot right now.
There are water bubbles, that's all that matters.
Hey, I think I got the glitch.
Huh.
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
Hell yeah.
What glitch?
The time glitch.
Oh, with Sonic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I am. Bio Lizard is halfway dead.
Oh shit. I never experienced a stage like this. This is so cool.
Oh god.
Oh, and you're totally right. This is totally a lost world. And
Woo!
the walls look lost
I
world
have to
too.
switch the button. Okay.
Oh god, no! Just need a ring, Thank you.
Go ring. Done with Cannon's 4.
Oh god, no Shadow!
Second place. Oh my god, I'm second place. Holy crap. What?
Alright. Last hit for the Bio Lizard. No pressure. You were supporting me. Oh!
Shit, oh shit. Bio Lizard, let's go.
He did!
No.
Oh my god.
No.
I think I just did Knuckles section without actually dying. Wait, I just did Knuckles section, I think. Wait, do I have to traverse my way back?
Nope, you just gotta hit the
you
button,
just go
and then
back.
it's done.
Yes. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gerbil, you just
my
beat
God.
Knuckles' section without without the air necklace.
Yes.
I am proud of you.
First try.
I applaud you. I applaud you, Gerbil.
Oh
And
boy!
it was my first. It was my first try on that route.
Nicely done. The Final Hazard, prototype of the
I love
ultimate life.
The ultimate.
Could not fit in the whole title.
The ultimate wife form.
It just says ultimate life. It cuts off form because of the title card.
I mean, Ultimate
Yeah,
Life, that sounds
can you
pretty badass.
feel time slipping down your spine?
And I
Ooh,
died
You're
in
gonna
Sonic
try to
section.
ignore.
That was fun, guys. It was
Yeah,
fun. It was
yeah.
fun. It was fun. It was fun.
You don't
What
have
do I
another
do?
life?
What the fuck?
I
Game
died
over.
like that.
Return of Arc.
No.
Well, you
Okay,
can
if you just
help but
expose the fucking
follow.
reality.
Put you right back where you came.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Wow.
I'm just not gonna bother.
Well,
I'll take the loss of that.
you know what, Gerbil? Just because you beat Knuckles' segment without using the air necklace, I'm gonna give you a free pass here. If you want to change your data over to your 100%, start from the Bio Lizard.
Okay, thank you.
We'll consider that a time bonus for you in that sense.
I mean,
Oh my god. I did the
you beat
impossible.
Knuckles section without fucking idea. So, I think you deserve that. Shit, I died on Bio Lizard.
Oh no 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 Sonic, no 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 down 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 down. Oh god.
Alright, bye, Lizard, we meet again.
Can't believe you actually died on Bio Lizard. It seems impossible to die.
Oh, I did it.
Fine.
I got to the final hit. I got to the final hit of the Final Hazard. With only 14 rings left for Sonic. Here I come, you creep!
Holy shit.
Live and learn.
I love Hunter.
Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Wow, it literally only took me 5 seconds to get that last hit in.
Supersonic fight. The Supersonic fight is so simplistic yet fun.
It is.
It is, but it's
And I
not
got
as good as
game over.
it's not
Game,
as good as Sonic Adventure
set,
1.
match.
Yeah, dude, Perfect Chaos and Sonic Adventure 1 is my favorite
Oh,
Sonic boss fight ever.
it is.
It's so awesome.
Super Sonic and Sonic Adventure 1 is the best Super Sonic appearance.
Yeah, I
Ever.
agree. SA2 Supersonic is actually tied, to be honest.
No competition. It is the most like Super Sonic movie. No competition, dude. Seriously. SA1 Super Sonic is just so goddamn great.
Well, game.
Well, joke's on you, I think Biolizard is the best boss fight ever. That's a lie. It's a big lie. I think
Pretty much
Perfect Chaos is
Pretty
probably
much
the best
all the
boss fight.
fucking Sonic fucking final bosses suck, pretty much.
They just
What?
suck. A lot of them are good. The only
Yeah.
ones, even the Sonic 06, even the Sonic 06 boss fight, like final boss fight, is good.
Yeah, Solaris.
Solaris.
In comparison to the rest of the game, I would have fucking loved playing Solaris a million times.
Solaris is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I didn't get the chance to mention this, but there's a trick during the Biolizard boss fight where if you actually, if you homing attack an area right by the back where the tail is, rapidly, at the peak of your jump, you can actually homing attack up the back of the Biolizard and hit him.
Ooh.
Completely skipping all of the time
Shit, I
sequence where you
died
need to wait for
again.
him out.
Rings are extremely rationed in the Biolizard boss fight.
Yes, they are. And they're even worse in the Final Hazard fight. Because, and you know what else? There's people that have always said, I don't never understand why people say like that there's a way that you can switch between characters. I don't know how you do that. I've heard people...
You fly under the Final Hazard. You fly under it instead of hitting it, and you can switch to Shadow or Sonic.
Yeah, stupidest fucking way of switching out.
Yeah,
Provided
that's
that you
nice.
can, provided that you can actually get there, if you're not getting
Yeah, you can
constantly
get
hit by all the
you can get
projectiles.
underneath easily. He doesn't attack you if you're going underneath.
It would have just made more
think
sense to just said, "Hey, press these buttons together at the same time to switch to me."
Yeah, like the Time Eater boss fight in Gens.
Yeah. Press the,
Yeah,
pressing the Y button to activate the button prompt to be able to change to Shadow. Or change to Sonic.
I'm still.
You guys know that also at one point during the beta development for Sonic Adventure 2, it was supposedly rumored that you were going to be able to play as Sonic and or Super Sonic and Super Shadow.
In normal stages.
Yeah, in normal stages, and I think in 2-player mode too.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They still have the data for Super Sonic and Super Shadow in the game though.
Yeah,
Like, in playable stages.
yeah.
That's how modders were able to mod like the things in.
Mm-hmm. And also, too, as far as 2-player stages, I still wish that would have been the case, because Green Hill, the reward for 180 emblems, was supposedly one of the levels that you could do in 2-player mode, but it was removed for whatever reason.
I wish they did more stages than just Green Hill. Like Chemical Plant or never mind. Casino Night, for example, would be great.
I think you're disgusted by Chemical Plant because of how much we've seen it already. But
Yeah.
at the time, it would have been great.
It would have been great, yeah. My favorite classic stage is Emerald Hill.
Why is that?
So, because it's funny enough. In the Aaron Weber video
Sayonara,
that Aaron made for my
Shadow
Make-A-Wish,
the Hedgehog.
the song that was playing in the background was Emerald Hill Zone.
Ooh.
Is it that?
Yeah.
Neat.
I
And
love the
really
title
like the
song for
music.
this game. The final event scene, the credits song, Wishes Are Eternal.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's actually really touching.
It's serene. It's beautiful. Back when I was in like junior high and high school, I used to have the song on my MP3 player, and anytime I was bored and I just couldn't do anything and I would just go to sleep, I would just put that song on
No.
loop and just
Dead
sleep
again.
listening to it.
That was such a stupid.
It would literally lull me to sleep. It was so good.
That was such a stupid death.
There's another trick too, is that if you're in the area or the part where you have to avoid the energy balls, where BioLizard is doing it, if you get the hitbox just right, you can either, I think it's like somersault under his tail or homing attack rapidly, and you can bypass the hitbox. And then if you stand in the middle of the platform, his attacks will never hurt you. They'll only go from one side and they won't touch the other end.
Ace, please tell me, what's the point where I can just rapidly homing attack to get on his back?
It's like right towards where his, you see the little line segment where his tail attaches to his body?
Yeah.
You have to hit that
Yeah.
at the peak of your jump and just mash the crap out of the jump button and constantly homing attack against his body. And you'll slowly go up the back of his tail and up his body.
Oh, no. Don't
It's
tell me
it's
this.
very, very precise.
Yeah, never mind that. Let's get on the rail. First hit. Cypher, where are you?
Lizard.
I believe in my future.
You're in BioLizard?
Yeah.
You know, I love the
I've always
BioLizard
loved,
fight.
I know, supporting me is amazing. Like, I never really appreciated it as a kid,
Neither did
but
I.
I fucking love it now.
Supporting
What's that?
me, like, I love this song ever since a fan game named Sonic FGX used it for Super Shadow's theme.
That's such an awesome idea. It is Super Shadow's theme. It makes
is-
sense for it to
it
be
is.
Super Shadow's theme.
A new day brings
God, I
new
wish-
adventure. But for
For
now,
rest easy, heroes.
rest easy, heroes.
And then it has the picture of Shadow.
There should have been a comma after easy.
In my opinion, his world, I really love his world though, as a Sonic theme.
I feel it's so out of
not
place.
Not as Sonic's theme song, but as a theme song in general.
It
I love it.
yeah.
I love
It doesn't matter. From SA2 will always be Sonic's theme song to me.
That's fine. I
It's
love
just
his
like-
world, though.
His world is great. Like either endless possibilities or it doesn't matter from SA2.
Oh, endless possibilities, so much yes. Oh, it is such a Sonic song. Like
I know.
you can just
Mhm.
hear the freedom in the voice.
Just here for freedom.
It's like this. It's like Sonic battling depression. Like if you listen to the lyrics, there's like another voice that's telling him he can't do this and he can't do that.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Like,
it's I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh, please don't die.
Someone actually did an analytical, like, like an explanation of that song, of Endless Possibilities. And it's like the whole argument during the breakdown part, drop that smile, you know, it's just the whole, that whole segment. Yeah. Yeah, that whole part, that whole
Wait,
segment.
Sonic getting abused by his parents?
No, it's not. No, that's
listen.
his.
No, I died on the
No,
Drop that smile. The beating begins.
that's
Jeez.
referring to. It's like he's saying like, it's basically like his consciousness trying to like say, stop getting ahead of yourself. Don't stop being cocky. You're you're in a
Sonic,
situation if you're
Sonic
taking
always
the
comes out on
lumps.
top.
Yeah, if you're taking the lumps, you're still in a position where it's
You're
just
not
like
as good as
ugh.
you think you are.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. His humility and modesty basically arguing with himself. Well, not really humility
You
and
can't
modesty.
deny though that it doesn't matter from SA2. It just screams Sonic the Hedgehog.
It does. You know what? For the sake of it, I'll play it on sound test.
Do it.
Playing it now. Oh yeah.
Oh wow, I just cannot stop dying.
Oh
Yeah, I
right.
know, right? I just got a game over on it. And BioLizard is not hard. Like, he's
It's
not
not hard at all.
I walked a
Ah,
lonely
boss
road, the
fight.
only
I think
road that
Shadow's
I
boss fight
have
with him is
ever-
harder, to be honest. Than like the actual final boss. It's,
Yeah. When I was a kid and I first got to the BioLizard, I almost got gamed over after game over with full 99 lives. And over. And then when I finally got to do the final Hazard boss fight, I beat it on my first try, and I'm like, why?
yeah, I beat it on my first try too. It's really not hard at all.
I think it's more of a victory lap than anything.
I love how
It
like Super
doesn't
Shadow is a lighter shade of yellow. Because like it's kind of like, you know how Shadow's black? It's a different shade, color, tints, black, white, sort of thing.
It's inverted color. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
when you
It's like
invert
a-
Sonic's color scheme, if you invert the blue, he turns to the bright gold that is literally his super form. So it makes sense that when you jerk Shadows, who has like a dark
He's a
black
tint
to a
of-
red, there's like a
he's a tint of gray.
yeah.
He's not like black.
It's like silver. It's like a light silver.
Wouldn't
Or almost
silver
like
be
a,
black?
or no. I know what the perfect color is for it. It's white gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Sonic turns regular golden, white gold. Shadow turns white gold when he changes. Which that's a real
Before-
thing, by the way.
before-
Look it up.
In before Peach's super form is pink gold Peach.
Oh God.
Goodbye, Shadow. This is the last hit before you disappear forever. Just kidding.
Disappear.
Disappear!
I would just love to see someone just take cutscenes where Shadow does the chaos control scenes during cutscenes and just make it look like he actually disappears, but replace the sound effect of the lasers just with a pop.
Those lasers that the BioLizard shoots in like the final phases, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna die because of it. Yeah, I've lost.
The fucking Kamehamehas. It's
Yeah,
just-
they follow you around and they're so
Yeah, I know,
inconvenient.
right? It's just
The BioLizard was Shadow's gym teacher. Dodgeball!
Don't.
Maria. Oh.
Can anyone recite the prayer of the Master Emeralds?
The servers are the 7 chaos. Chaos is power.
Chaos is power.
Power enriched by the heart. The controller.
The unifier is the one who unifies.
Yes.
damn. I can.
What I
You're
love.
not- You're not a Sonic fan until you've memorized the prayer.
You know what another thing is
Can I
too?
just skip BioLizard, please?
I loved
my
the
God,
Archie
I
comics
died.
for what they did in the Sonic Universe comics, because in one of the issues of the arc where Knuckles is using the same power of the harnessing the power of the Master Emerald, he's reciting the Master Emerald, the prayer of the Chaos Emeralds, and he's literally using it. And while he's fighting Finitivus, he literally does like an inverted, warped version of the prayer.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Knuckles says the servers
Huh.
are the 7 chaos. Finitiva
seven
says the
slaves.
servants are the 7 chaos. Chaos is power,
Oh, yeah.
enriched by my will. The controller exists to enslave the chaos. And it just like turns the chaos energy that's around him from a dark, bright violet green to a pitch shade of black. So
Yeah,
it's
I
like
forgot that's a
negative,
thing.
harnessing the negative energy from the chaos emeralds. I loved how they like interpreted that. That was so clever.
Because like harnessing the negative power of the Chaos Emeralds is canon in the games as well, like in Sonic Unleashed and in Sonic Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
So then it makes you think,
no.
why not do the same thing to the Master Emerald? And that's what Finitivus
Okay.
did.
Okay,
Well,
Ace, I've gotten multiple game overs in BioLizard.
Finitivus.
I'm gonna skip straight to Final Hazard if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
We can give it a
Finitiva,
lot
can
of
we
benefit
just-
too. Let's be fair.
Can we just like, like, take a minute to like, just be thankful about how. Sorry, just take a minute to appreciate how good of a villain Finitivus is.
Oh,
Like
he
he's
is.
such an awesome villain. Like, I wish he was in the games, and I need to restart again because
I've definitely read the comic.
you need to read the comics, dude. They're so.
The story begins. Well, who's gonna win? Knowing the danger
Oh,
lies
dude,
within.
the Eggman theme is
Aboard the
most
ark,
iconic.
a genius of art.
Oh,
One
yeah,
to
cool.
Speaking of
unlock
Sonic-
the
speaking of
mysteries of
Sonic
life.
villains,
I am the
did you
Eggman.
guys hear of,
That's what I am. I am the Eggman. Got the master plan. I am the Eggman.
And how it's going to be 45 minutes instead of 30.
The Eggman. Got the
Wait, what's
master
this?
plan.
Nazo Unleashed.
What?
You remember that, right? It's
Oh
getting a
yeah,
sequel.
Nazo Unleashed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting a sequel, and recently there was an update where it's
Yeah, they
it's
should.
turning from a 30-minute movie. It's not going to release in 2019, but it's turning from a 30-minute movie into a 45-minute one.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Dude, I can't believe it's come that quickly. Like, I remember in like 2015 anticipating Wrath of Nazar, and I was like, holy shit, 4 years, and it's literally it should have been next year.
I was around when the first animation actually came out, and I actually watched it with my cousins because they were big diehard
Same.
Sonic fans too. And when it first came
Same.
out, we watched it and we were so
when is it
hyped.
actually set to come out?
They haven't released an
When's it
official
actually
date.
set to come out, then?
They were saying
My get
that
my
they
guess
wanted to
is
get it
about
released in
2020.
2019,
Yeah,
but
or
they said
20
because of the amount of
2021.
stuff that was coming out for it, they're gonna cancel that official date because they can't rely on it. So
yeah.
this
My
really
guess is
the date is up in
2020.
the air.
My guess is 2020 or 2021.
If it came out in
To be honest, I
2020,
don't
that
care
would be
which one it
awesome.
is.
If it came out in
I
2020,
don't
that
care
would be
which one it
great.
is.
It's
Because,
kind of weird that like when you think about fucking like as you said, Gerbil, like I remember reading about that like 2019, that's gonna be fucking that's forever, and it's like next year.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
literally
wow.
next year.
Yeah, it's pretty weird how time moved so quickly to that.
It's
All right, now
what?
for the shittest Boston game.
It's what, 9 months away? No, it's 8 months
Yeah,
away.
Not anymore.
Should have been.
yeah.
Speaking of 2020, how do you guys feel about the 2020 Olympics coming up in Tokyo?
Well, I'm
What-
just
what,
glad we didn't get
oh, yeah.
another Olympic.
Goku's gonna be a mascot in there, I think. Isn't he?
Really?
Goku and Mario?
They showed they
Oh, yeah.
promoted Sonic, Mario, and Pac-Man
I see.
for the Olympics from the last trailer. I thought it was so cool because they had the lead guy from the Olympics come out dressed as Mario and came out of a warp pipe during the intro thing for it during the Olympics. That was so cool. I freaked out when I seen that.
I really don't want them to make another Olympics game. They've just been getting worse and worse and worse.
I think they said that they're
Sochi
done with that.
and-
I think they said that they were done with
Good.
it. And if they were
Good.
done with it, then that would be one thing. But if they do any of them, if I could see them doing 2020 as the last one. But I think the developers, though, have basically cut the ties with the franchise at this point. So I don't think there's going to be any more Olympic games for Sonic and Mario.
I really hope they don't try to force us.
Correction.
Man, I'm.
Can I say what something bugs me is the fact that Sonic's theme and Shadow's theme, along with the main theme, are played in full but certain themes in the game, like Eggman's theme, are cropped out, and you only get to hear half of it.
Exactly.
Weird, right?
It's- Yeah.
Jeez, this
Well,
boss
I
is so
finished the-
pathetically easy.
I mean, Sonic and Shadow are the main characters.
But still, if you're gonna put in character themes for all the characters, let us hear the entire song for all of them.
Well, I finished the.
What was your time? What was your time for the boss, guys?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah, me either.
I'll have to look it over on Gerbil, did you finish live streaming?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go on ahead and
I have to go right now. I have to leave right now.
all right, dude. Well, thank you
Alright,
for
see you,
having
everybody.
thanks for having you on board, dude.
No, it's great. We gonna do this next week? Oh no, Shah's base.
No.
Next week?
Next week I'm here.
Oh,
we'll organize-
Awesome.
Uh,
Alright,
we'll
let's.
organize it.
sounds good.
Oh, I can't be here next. I'm going to the Commonwealth Games.
Oh.
Yeah. You can do it without me if
Oh,
you want. I'm not gonna be like mad.
Killed me again.
No, actually, don't do it without me. The Sonic the Fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Or the
we'll
Kirby
just
ones.
Organize it. We'll organize it, okay? We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. We don't have to do it next week. We don't have to do it. We'll just organize it.
Well, I'll see
Okay,
you
I'm
guys
just gonna
tomorrow.
finish off here.
See ya, Gerb.
I'm not even gonna bother fucking playing the ending credits. Fuck it. It's gonna end the streaming now. Stop streaming.
Wait, Syphyous, did you just finish Final Hazard?
Yeah. Fucking the boss is so pathetically easy.
I'm still there. Ugh. Oh, but you also have to face, right? Because
Oh god.
last place. You know what? I don't.
I don't care. I ain't doing it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, let's not. It's not. It doesn't have the same effect with Gerbil not here at this point.
Yes,
So
dog.
it's kind of a,
I want to check. So I want to see what your time was. Gibble. No, not Gibble. Well, Gibble and Ace.
I had a pretty good time.
my time's pretty inaccurate considering how I was effectively crashed like 2 times.
No, I meant like what you call it, like I can't even fucking read that.
Oh man. This was an awesome stream. I'm glad
Oh
we
my
got to do
god,
this.
I actually beat your fucking time on Final Has by 15 seconds.
You did? Oh, that's probably
Yeah, 'cause
because I kept
I
getting
didn't.
blasted.
Yeah, like I got blasted once on the final hit of Sonic because a fucking comment appeared on my feed and I was like,
Oh.
but I don't know what it is about that boss. I just find it really fucking easy. Like it's just like,
It
you
is
just
easy.
Press up and down and move forward.
It's easy, it's just that some of his attacks are pretty dickish.
Yeah. And their speed. I think it's not really the attacks themselves, it's the speed. Because 1 minute they're moving to a slow crawl, and then the next they're just faster than anything.
Yeah.
Oh, finally we're fucking done. I never have to look at Adventure 2 ever again. Jesus.
No. Oh, well, guess I'm... No, Sonic has 6 rings. What? Are you serious, dude?
Oh, man.
You're doing this to me.
Well, you have 40 rings on your last hit. You should be able to get him.
No. He knocked me into the Sonic loading zone.
Oh, good
Sonic
lord.
came back with 6 rings.
Oh my
Oh, and he hits
God.
you with a laser immediately and knocks you back to where you can't get under the art. Oh, wow. I've never actually... I don't think I actually recall us ever seeing that or remembering that exactly. But when you lose all your rings, the emeralds literally fall out of Sonic or Shadow and they plummet to the earth.
All out of Sonic or Shadow? What? I
Yeah,
never saw that.
in your ending cutscene, when Sonic was plummeting to the earth there, he changed from Super Sonic back to regular Sonic, and then the emeralds just scattered in space.
I
Oh,
did not
okay.
see that. I did not see that. Like, even here, I didn't notice.
No, I think it means in the ending cutscene of the game, not in the actual gameplay.
No, I mean in the actual gameplay, if you run out of
Oh,
rings.
Okay, what the fuck then? Never fucking seen that. It just dies. Must have been a very small detail. Hard to notice.
It happens when Sonic or Shadow are falling towards the earth. It looked like that on my end, anyways.
Be right back for a second. Be right back.
Alrighty.
I always loved Sonic's pose in here. He looks so powerful, just filled with power.
Mm-hmm.
Just bursting. Ugh.
One thing I bet you probably didn't know is that if you actually take... from the final countdown sequence, where it actually tells you how long it takes or how long the atmosphere how long they've got to take care of the final hazard. If you actually stretch out the boss fight to the ending amount of that time, there will actually be a point where the boss fight will end saying that it's too late and the arc is too close to the Earth and everybody's doomed.
Damn.
So yeah, if you don't defeat the Bio-Lizard in that amount of time, they'll actually end the fight in a time limit. So there's an invisible time limit between the rings and the actual fight itself.
No, the lasers just block you.
You know what I would be interested in finding out? This would be a pretty interesting theory. But what if the Bio-Lizard wasn't a giant, like, beast? There's the whole argument about the Bio-Lizard being the real Project Shadow. But remember, back in the beta era, Project Shadow was called Terios. So
Right.
it makes me wonder what it would have been like in an alternate universe if the Bio-Lizard wasn't some Leviathan, but it was just another, like, half-experimented Mobian. Terios the Bio-Lizard. And he literally confronted Shadow, like, as a prototype. Like another Mobian.
Well, I mean, not much would change in terms of history and stuff.
Maybe not, but in terms of the actual fight, might have played out differently.
Oh, yeah.
Terios might have still had a one-track mind to fulfill Gerald's wish, even though, you know... Shadow ended up coming to his senses. But it just would have been a completely different fight altogether. Instead of him merging with the Ark, I can imagine that Terios would have probably used Chaos Control to send the Earth on its course, and it would have ended up just fighting Sonic and Shadow together in space, also potentially harnessing the power of the Chaos Emeralds. And it would have been a two super versus one super boss fight. Like kind of like how the boss fights were with Sonic versus Shadow, the Shut Up Faker cutscene. It would have just been like that, but in space, and you're fighting against the Super Terios.
Cool. So I'm done with last story. Screw this game. Yep, Syphyous is not last place in last story. Well, he was still last place in Hero and Dark story, so I guess that's a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go too.
Alright, Shahars.
Oh, glorious food!
What a time to come
Exactly why
back.
I'm going to. Exactly why I'm going to.
I got an Easter egg and I want to fucking eat it all right now.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
guys.
See ya.
See you, Shahars.
Oh, Easter eggs. Has the stream ended?
No, not yet. I was literally just about to do the wrap up. But,
I just come up with Easter eggs. Food.
but,
Oh,
yeah, that was Sonic Adventure 2. We had a lot of fun. We got the chance to play through the Hero Side story on the previous video, and then we got to do the Dark and Last stories this time around. We might revisit this just for fun, but at this point, it's more or less just
for fun, yeah. We really don't care about timing or anymore. Although, next time.
Yes.
Sun car.
That would be a lot of fun to do.
Indeed.
Oh. We might end up doing stuff like a two-player battle mode at some point, maybe. But we'll have to see what other people think, too. We might end up maybe seeing about hosting a Sonic Adventure 2 tourney for two-player mode stuff, using the Battle Network mod. And that'd be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I totally won't die a million times or anything.
Oh.
I wasn't last place in last story. Yeah.
Oh. You know what? At some point or another, you'll have to do the Mad Space hard mode. Maybe if it's just a video on your channel for just the sake of losing the bet. You won't have to do it live. Don't worry. You have a 100% save data?
No.
We'll have to get you one.
I've never played Green Hill in my life.
Oh, well, that'll be fun. Well, you want to go on ahead and say your final goodbyes?
Okay. Food is wonderful. Why was I tortured this way? I'm Syphyous. Please feed me.
And I'm Originality Ace. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll see you for the next stream. Till then, take care.
Bye-bye.